All right, hello and welcome. It is 31 August 2025. Setting up for the Censorship Sucks Roundtable radio show, Dragas Productions, Sunday nights. That's right, here on the platforms that you're listening to right now. We'll be getting everything up and running here very shortly. Hope everybody had a great week and is having a great weekend, and just can't wait to get everybody up and on air real soon. So appreciate each and every one of you all. Welcome in, welcome in. Everybody here is amazing that follows us, always. I have the most amazing followers there are. Takes a special kind of people to follow the stuff that I do. I have such a wide variety of things that we do here besides, newsy type stuff and current events. But we also do some comedy later on tonight and paranormal later on during the week, as well as conspiracy stuff. You wouldn't want to miss any of it because it's all really good. Great hosts. Got great people always in with us. I'll be bringing up John and the crew here in just a minute. So stand by, stand by, stand by. Try getting a hold of them right now. Where did John go? We'll get the crew in here real quick. Hello, hello, hello.
How's it going?
Doing pretty good. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm all right. I'm just plugging in here.
Same here.
Can't really hear you until I get plugged in. There you go. Now I'm plugged in. David Hogg.
Is he in?
Greetings.
Good to see you, my man. It's so good to see you.
Yeah, I told you never call me at the office.
How have you been?
I'm alive.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Well, that's very good.
Yeah.
And how the hell did you find this room? That's the next question. I wouldn't even know where to find it.
I had him added.
Well, he's had me added. But the trick is just to have Teams open when you guys start. That way you get that annoying notification.
Oh, okay. Oh, man.
Yeah, did you get my message in Minds earlier today, David?
Yeah, I told you I'd try to pop in.
Okay, I didn't get a chance. I just dropped it in there. I didn't get a chance to go back to recheck it.
All right, but it was about 30 minutes ago, so I didn't expect you to get it anyway.
Yeah. Sound really, really tired. I hope you're doing all right. You know.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm alive.
Good.
So, I'll probably just pop back in for the after show or whatever.
Yeah,
Okay.
that'd be really good.
So, I'll set my alarm to get me up, 10 minutes before.
You're not going to be sitting at the edge of your seat listening to the entirety of the show?
No. Even though according to Yotivation, this is Barry's last. She didn't say Sunday show. Mark said Sunday show.
I said Sunday show.
Yeah, it's just Sundays.
Okay.
So I gotta figure out what to do for next week and on.
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be you and Chat GPT.
Yeah, it might not be bad actually.
You know, a little bit of a delay, but you know. I've talked to Grok. Use one of the Grok companions.
Mm.
You don't need people. People are unpredictable.
Probably right, man.
Yeah. Yep. You know, or heck, you can talk. Now, Notebook LM lets you interact. You know, live, and they'll answer your questions, and they won't say "fuck" on the radio, and all sorts of good stuff. Yep. And Yotivation's supposed to try to make it. I don't know if she meant before the show or the after show, but she said she was going to try.
Yeah. Probably for the show.
Oh, for the show itself. Okay.
Yeah, probably. If she's around, she usually... If she can do it, she usually does. But if she's like... I don't know. For as much money as she has, she sure has problems getting online.
Yeah, all the money in the world doesn't buy internet savvy.
Yeah. I got the mobile now, the mini, Starlink.
Yeah, yeah.
And my buddy's got one. He lives in a bus, right? A full school bus.
Right.
And he drives a Jeep. And he mounted the Starlink to his Jeep because it's always there, you know what I mean?
Right.
So he didn't even mount it to his bus, which has all those solar panels and all that stuff. He just put it on his Jeep that's got one little like 50 amp panel or whatever, and it runs it fine.
Wow. So just the solar built in is good enough.
Yeah, like one 50 watt or 100 watt panel on a Jeep was plenty enough to run Starlink. In his Jeep 24/7, and he just plugs it into his his lighter, his cigarette lighter.
Okay.
But now he's got internet anywhere he goes. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like when it was
as
on the
long
bus.
As he's near the Jeep. Yeah.
Yeah, and you park the Jeep next to the bus, and you got it in the bus, and then when you go to work or whatever, you got
question for you.
You got internet.
Question
everywhere.
for you guys, real quick. Do you guys hear any kind of background sound, like crackling in that?
From
I've been
you?
having You do?
Oh, and from you, no, not tonight.
Last couple of shows, I've had a problem with that, and I have been trying to figure out what it is. If we're not having a problem right now, I guess we're not going to have a problem. It seems to come and go. I don't know
Barry.
what it is.
You know it's Barry. It's Barry. The moment he shows up,
no,
it'll happen.
it's not just it's not just this show. It was other shows too.
Oh.
I even caught it with a little bit behind Jack's show. It was very faint with Jack's show. So yeah. If you hear that, let me know when we go into break. Hey, did you hear any of that? Because I'm not hearing it on my end at all until I get the recording. And for some reason, it's what the recording is checking it and getting it before it goes out. I mean, as it's going out. So, but I don't know. I don't have any sound cancellation on my end, so that would affect that.
Nope, I didn't hear anything there when you were talking.
Okay. Well, even when I'm not talking, I mean, even when it's like other people talking.
I know. Correct. But no, I didn't hear anything tonight.
Okay. Now, did you last week at all?
Yes.
You did?
Yeah, I mentioned it to you. Well, was it Wednesday or was it last week? I don't know.
Might have been last. It started. Yotivation, bring up your teams. I got a brand new room for the pre-show, and I'm not gonna post it that link public. Then anybody can come in. I don't want to do that because I can't delete it over there on is easy. If I had you on like I don't know a different platform, I could send you the link privately, but
like mine's.
Oh my God! Yeah. She would get the notification, right? That it's going to be there.
I should know to look for it.
Maybe it is mine.
I'll send it to her.
Yeah, if you try to send her the link for the new pre-show. It just whenever I try to use mine's for that, that's what he's going to do, yo. He's going to send you the new link for that, and the old link will be good for the first part of the show, and I believe you've been in both parts of the other one. Yeah.
What am I doing here?
Yeah, what are you doing, man?
Barry!
I'm trying to pull these people in. Did Dave got Barry's in here?
Yeah, Barry just came in.
Okay, cool. Then
Hi, Barry.
Go get Yotivation.
That's not Barry. That's somebody with a working avatar.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, he, just before he gets his game on,
me and my dummy account.
Yeah, as soon as he gets his game on, he bails on us on Sundays. And I'm like, what's going on with that? No, I'm kidding. I'm messing with you, Barry.
Yotivation, I just sent you the link. If you can hear this through Minds. So, you'll have it in the private chat over there. And Barry, yes, testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Oh shit, his mic doesn't work.
Wants to come in.
Who does?
Well, let's let her in here. Isn't it?
Yeah, hold on here.
There we go.
It's churning.
There we go. I got her.
There we go.
There's a Yotivation right there.
Wow, this is like the good old days right here.
Yeah, except for Barry's here.
We got the whole dream team together, man.
Yeah, where's Rizzo?
And
Where's
Josh.
Rizzo?
Well, I guess I'll have to talk like this. I'll play Josh.
There you go. Just cough a lot.
Hold on.
Run 3 points in the back.
That's the lighter blasting off into space.
That jet lighter.
The rocket launcher.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
I haven't heard Yo say anything. Haven't heard Barry say anything.
Darlings, can you hear me?
I can hear Yo now.
Here.
Let's let her speak.
It's so good to hear all of your voices. I miss all of you.
We miss you too.
Yeah, there she is.
Now go ahead and talk for like another sentence or two. Just say hi and how wonderful we are.
Wonderful. In fact, I'm sitting outside. How is my sound? Do you hear the crickets?
I hear grumbling.
Oh, that's probably the airplane overhead.
I think we might have that same issue we had before, and I think we fixed it before, where you don't pick up your voice right away.
No, that was that voice cancellation. When she switched it off, it was good to go after that.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's probably an automatic setting if she's on her phone or laptop. Probably, and you don't have control over that until you actually get on, and you have to manually do it.
You won't believe I actually set up my CPU out here.
Wow,
nice.
That sounds really
good. I don't even have a laptop. Oh, good. There's no more air traffic, so that might have been the problem.
No more black helicopters flying over, so you're good.
Hey, my guy.
All right.
Hi, Barry.
I'm going to go top off on coffee. The crew's here. I'll be right back, and then we'll get going here into the next room at about 2 or 3 minutes till the top of the hour. I'll be right back, guys.
And why they got to be black helicopters? That's totally racist, dude.
Don't talk to me. Talk to the government.
Yeah.
I don't paint them black.
This is Barry's last night
That's what I heard. I hear children in the background.
I hear people, and you just stirred them all up by saying that.
Don't do it.
They're celebrating.
Yeah, I got a million kids running around here.
You do?
Oh, I assumed that was coming from Mark.
No.
I had
to two of them, they're like 8 years old, and they got these sharp sticks, and they're like hunting down this squirrel. And I'm laughing, and I'm like, okay, A, you're never going to catch this thing. You're never going to get within two. But what happens if you do? You're not going to hurt it, are you? They're like, oh, no, we'd never hurt it. We're just hunting it. I'm like, okay. We'd never hurt it. We're just... You're really not going to kill one of the squirrels here in front of me, are you?
Yeah, it's Peanut the squirrel all over again, man.
Yeah, I'd be like, what? What have you done to your children? Why did you raise your children this way?
Yeah, why do they have to kill everything?
Yeah. Do they have slingshot?
Just tell them the squirrel is trans and they won't touch it.
Yeah. No, just sharp sticks.
Okay. Did you see where that guy that saved his daughter with the slingshot, with 2 shots? I think they're actually... He's being sued because it blinded the guy that tried to kidnap his sister and take her into the woods, and God knows do what. And he says it was all innocent, even though he kidnapped her and was taking her into the woods. But he's suing that guy for a few $100,000 because, he's protecting his little sister.
And these weren't the woods in Canada, right? Because, there's a big fine involved in that.
That's probably how he's going to cover it. He's going to sue the guy that shot him and then pay the $25,000.
Okay.
For the Kenosha. Well, I heard, though, they took it off. I saw James O'Keefe talking about it just today. He said that they took the ban off in parts of the woods so that you can still now go in to some areas because it just wasn't feasible to do it. The police were actually at the point where they decided they weren't going to mess with it. It was so ridiculous.
I think it rained, too. Like, I think it rained, which made everyone be like, okay, hey, can we go outside now? Like, it rained.
Right. Yeah, what if I don't smoke in the woods? Then is that okay? Yeah.
Can I stand in the woods in the rain, in a puddle?
No, you cannot.
Yep. No, because you're interfering with the runoff of the water.
There you go. Yeah, it's a protected waterway, sir.
Yeah.
The guy with the slingshot, was he in Canada or USA, or where was he?
The guy with the slingshot? Oh, I don't know. That's Barry's story.
Oh, James O'Keefe or the guy with the slingshot?
The guy with the slingshot.
The guy that's suing the guy.
Oh, he's in America.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
Okay. Yeah, I heard Goliath is actually suing David for hitting him with a rock.
Well, I guess it's a different Goliath situation.
All right.
Yeah, exactly.
I am back.
Can you believe, though, he took 2 shots and just was like precision, man? I mean, the first one got him to drop her, and then the second one hit him in the eye. And
slingshots are pretty precise. If you know
if you know what you're doing, man.
Apparently, yeah. I mean, because I guess people do hunt with slingshots, like they hunt rabbits and squirrels.
Yeah. I mean, when I was a kid, I was deadly with the wrist rocket.
Yeah.
Depends what you have. If you have a good one, yeah. If you have a kind of a cheap Walmart one, probably not so accurate.
There was no Walmart back then, so it was all good. Stuff wasn't made in China.
Yeah, Kmart.
A wrist rocket, was that something like Spider-Man and a web?
No, it was a slingshot, but it had like a brace on your wrist, so you could really pull that sucker back, and it was high powered.
Yeah.
I mean, as long as you use uniform round rocks, you could be really accurate.
You heard it here.
You can.
Try to ban.
I know people use like the paintballs with the slingshots too.
BBs.
Yeah, for the BB. That works.
That might be fun.
Yeah.
Hello to everyone out there listening. Thank you for joining us.
It's great to have you, Motivation. It's good to have you back.
I've been missing you guys so much.
Yeah, well, one of these days New York will get internet and you'll be able to talk.
I'm in Ohio right now.
Oh.
That's why.
Hence the internet. Yeah.
Yeah, the problem.
I was telling these guys about my buddy that just got one of those Starlink minis, and he's got like a 50-watt panel on his Jeep, and so he runs his mini through a 50-watt panel on his Jeep, and it's just everywhere he goes, he's got Starlink with him.
Well, I'm telling you, I'm getting close to thinking about doing that myself.
Yeah, just put the Starlink on your head and wear a shiny solar outfit, and then you'll always have internet.
Well, tin foil? No, they don't.
You can plug it into your cigarette lighter. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I am real close to being sold. I need one of those.
All right. Well, here's something for Barry. Cecilia is in the Kick chat.
What?
Yeah.
What's up, sister?
You say it right, Barry.
Yeah, don't mock her, man. That's totally uncool.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I still want to do that
little whistly lisp, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm hearing my first shreds of crackle coming out of your mouth.
Yeah, I'm hearing crackle. Told you it was Barry.
What? I don't hear it. Where's it coming from?
I heard it.
Yeah.
I heard it. And you lit up when it happened.
I did?
We're going to find out his little wheelie chair is rolling over the cable, you know.
No, I don't. Well, I don't have cable.
No.
Well, I got, what is it? Fiber optics.
You've got wires
all over the. You
right?
can see the wires. See my wires? I got wires everywhere. Everywhere. Let me put this where I can see.
The producer.
There's wires everywhere.
David, how are you doing, buddy?
I'm alive. That's about it.
Aw. I wanted you to be better.
Yeah, you're not the only one. Yeah, I have very limited energy.
I'm sorry.
Have you tried whiskey?
Have you tried whiskey?
Tequila. Yeah.
Tequila?
Agave tequila is my friend.
There you go.
Yep. And that and Kahlua, so it's okay to drink at 5 a.m. A little Kahlua in your coffee. And, Yep. I know. When you guys first met me, I was a fun guy, but now I'm an alcoholic. Yep.
Oh, boy.
Yep.
Yeah. Are you getting that crackly again?
Haven't heard it in a few
Okay.
minutes.
Good. Okay. I did close out a bunch of tabs too, hoping that that'll help as well. So I don't know.
It didn't sound like I have too many tabs open kind of crackle.
It didn't?
No.
Yeah, that's a different crackle.
That's a different.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It
I don't
sounded.
think that's
It sounded like the chiropractor crackle, right?
They sound like a Hunter Biden smoking crackle.
That's not good. Well, everybody out there in Chatland, let me know how we sound, and if you start hearing some sort of snap, crackle, and pop, and in the stream, let me know so that I can try to track it down, and because I'm not hearing it on my end for some reason.
Yeah, and when we're live, I try not to say stuff like that because it just makes us look unprofessional. I'd rather have the people just hear a crackle and think it was something with the station.
Yeah, blame the station. Yeah. Oh, you went under a power line. Your AM radio, you went. AM radio, you went under the power line. But when we go on break, please do.
Honestly, AM radio, you expect some of that stuff.
Yeah.
Because it's live radio.
Yeah, I couldn't listen to the AM radio in the bedroom with the light on. I had to turn the light off so I could hear it.
You had to turn the light on to hear it?
No, turn the light off to hear it.
Oh, okay. I was like, okay,
you have to turn the light on. It would have a hum all of a sudden.
Yeah. That's because you got those fluorescent bulbs. That's why. All right. Yeah, get rid of them. Yeah, you have to go back to incandescence, Dave. All right.
This was incandescent. This was a long time ago.
Oh.
Yep.
Well, was that bulb close or far away from the router?
No, it was the one on the ceiling, and there was no router. It was just the clock radio beside the bed. If you had the main overhead light on, the AM would just buzz away.
Yeah. I don't know what to tell you. Texas wiring.
Maybe that was it.
Yeah. With the heat, it dry rots after so many years, and we can't always replace the wiring throughout a whole house. Each time,
right.
It goes like triple digits for 4 or 5 months at a time.
Yeah, it hadn't been too bad this year.
No, it's been a really good year so far. Except I don't know if you heard, but I had a fire at my house a couple weeks ago. Oh yeah, and we weren't even barbecuing. Like, oh boy. Yeah, brush fire. Brush fire against the house because we were under heat advisory there for a couple weeks. Well, it was like 3 or 4 days over a weekend, and it caught right next to where the AC, the big AC unit outside is, and I had a shrub that was almost completely dead, and it's gone, and then we trimmed the next one down after all that. So yeah, it was not fun. They still haven't come out to fix it yet.
Maybe your stalker is a smoker, because they sit on the AC next to that bush and try to look in that window.
If they're stalking, it's someone that Zeus already knows. Otherwise, he would bark his head off.
Right.
Yeah. Oh well, that one's dead.
Dead lighter. Dead soldier.
That one's good.
Did you hear the fireworks?
Oh.
Oh, don't you tell me.
Yep, Mark, you'll find as you get older, you get, only one shot, and then you're dead for the rest of the night.
Screw that when it comes to my smokes. You know how much I smoke during stream. Like, holy moly, we're going good now, guys. Come on. Punching them buttons, clicking those dials, and flipping those switches. Come on now.
What is it? Technical jiggery pokery.
Yeah. You're sounding a lot better now. I'm glad you came in with us.
Yeah.
It's
always great to have you.
Earlier on, you were kind of like dead to the world, and the zombie is coming out, and
Yeah.
But don't forget.
You're ready to break console out here soon.
My grandpa, he always took Seagram 7 when he was starting to feel not well. Not that that's gonna cure anything, but.
Right.
Yeah, whiskey's fine. Whiskey's good.
That's the only kind of shots.
Whiskey.
Not whiskey, I mean just alcohol in general.
Risky.
My favorite shot, the wheatgrass shot, man. That's the best stuff right there. Get a shot of wheatgrass.
That wheatgrass will kill you, man.
Put hair on your back, too, though.
Yeah.
I don't know about that, Barry.
Gives you that alpha male,
Yeah, that's thing. Not hair growing
that's
on
supposed.
your back. That's
We're supposed to find out about that. What, next week or the week after? No, at the end of next month.
If you're going on your back, you could have it any time. That's just it. You could juice any time. So, yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
Rub up against the wall.
Yeah, exactly.
Off your back.
Yeah, if your bed sheets have like a green stain on them, that's the hair on your back.
Yeah, you just
yeah.
What?
Wait until a hot, sweaty night and just drench him out into a cup, and there you go.
Yeah, just wait until he gets a case of chiggers.
Mix that with a little bit of Willie's pea jug, and you got something really good going.
Oh yeah.
Green lemonade.
I was thinking.
I think that's a good thing for Willie. Pea jug, a wheatgrass pea jug.
A wheatgrass.
Because he's being helped.
Yeah, because they taste the same, right?
Pretty much. Yeah. I don't deny that, man. Wheatgrass shot is nasty, dude. That's the whole point, though.
Yeah. I remember the first time I got one of those, I was like, all right, that's probably going to be a while before I pay $7 for one of those again.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, guys and girl. I'm going to take and switch us over to the next room. And then, oh my goodness, I should have got us going on the radio side already. But here is a short buffer file for everything going. Let me do that first, and then I'll go get the room going. We're not late or anything, but, hey.
I'll see you guys.
Yeah.
Buddy.
Yep.
All right. See you over in the next room, fellas and gal. Let's see here. Get our folks in here. John. Where's Sonia?
Okay, view lobby. We got people.
Oh, there's Yo. There she goes.
Okay.
Where'd Barry go?
Yes, to join.
And David's not going to join us right now, right? He's going to come in. Okay. We're good.
You're a little static.
Barry, it just says connecting.
Yeah, it's there he is.
Okay, there you go.
Well, you got roughly 30 seconds, and then I'll get you rolling.
Okay. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Sure.
All right.
Sure. I got
Look out, cats, dogs, and kids. Here comes your countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you are live and on the radio side for the first time tonight, right now.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Censorship Sucks Roundtable Radio Show, Sunday night edition for August 31st, 2025. Tonight we've got with us Yotivation Nation. How you doing, Yo?
Fantastic. I missed you guys. I'm so happy to be here.
Okay. Also, we've got Bullhorn Barry. What's going on, Barry?
Nothing. Just ready for the show, and just so glad that Yo made it, and it's great to hear her voice.
And this is going to be one of your final Sunday night shows for a little while. You'll still be with us on Wednesday, but Sunday night you're going to step back for family obligations.
And that's
Correct.
why I'm so glad that Yo's here. So it just wouldn't be the same, without hearing her say at least, proudly one more time, the usurper. I got to hear it, man, at least once tonight.
I'll be there to deliver. The treason of illegitimate usurper.
I think you have that voice cancellation thing on.
Oh, come on. No way.
Every time you change the room, you have to turn it off again.
All right, let me try again.
It's just the way they do it. I know it sucks, but it's meaning it's it's the system we use, and obviously it's not. I don't know. It has its shortcomings, but it also does a pretty good job in getting everyone together and allowing us to do what we do. So, we look over a few things like that. But in other news, let's talk about what's going on in the world real quick. This was a good weekend for me because I got to watch the GeoGuessr World Cup. And I don't know, I know I've talked about that over the years a little bit here and there. My enjoyment of that game, GeoGuessr. The World Cup happened over the weekend, and Radu C took the cup, bringing it to the United States for the first time in the history of the GeoGuessr World Cup. So that's a wonderful thing. Congratulations to Radu C. And for those of you out there who don't know what I'm talking about, go check out the World Cup. It just went down over the weekend. The finals, I watched it this morning. It's 11 hours long. You can skip through a lot of it, but it had over like 300,000 views, I think, when I finally, shut it down, which is pretty incredible for an 11-hour video. I mean, that just shows this sport is really taking off, and people enjoy it. Who don't know what I'm talking about, go to see two people, which is pretty incredible for somewhere on the planet, and guess where they are within 5 meters. Just looking at a picture and saying, I'm here in this village in Brazil, and they're right. I mean, it's a talent that I don't even want, because it takes absolutely years and years and years of dedication, memory, studying, you name it, to even get to that level. It's a lifetime commitment, or you're a friggin' genius, and you just look at something once and you remember it forever. I don't know. I can't quite do that. But anyway, let's talk about real politics here. Gallup did a poll this week. Percentage of Americans who are satisfied with the way things are going in the U.S. right now. Republicans, 76%. Democrats, 0%. Okay? This is Gallup, so I mean, I don't know I don't have the number of people involved in this right at my fingertips, but it's Gallup. They ask, hundreds or thousands of people, and they got, it was 0.4%. Said that they were satisfied with the way things are going in the U.S., and Gallup at 0.4%, they round that down to 0 because it's they round off whole numbers. Wow, 0% are satisfied with the way things are going in the U.S. right now. That's crazy. Meanwhile, Trump, he's got Republican approval up near 90%. The Republicans love what he's doing. I mean, 76% here for the, satisfaction of the way things are going in the U.S. right now. I see why, a quarter of Republicans don't like a few things, mainly because we're still coming out of the horrible Biden era. But I don't know, man. That's a crazy number. Barry, I heard you kind of chuckle at that when I mentioned it. What do you think of that?
Well, it just tells me the polarization that's between the two parties, how deep it really goes. And it makes you wonder, if they really despise what Trump's doing, then what is it that they actually like? It makes me think that maybe they like an America that has, massive crime and a tanking economy. I mean, and so what is it that they, don't like? How can you just like everything that Trump is doing? I mean, it just seems impossible to me.
Everything.
Yeah. This doesn't make any sense. I mean, what is it that you like? What is it that you stand for? If you don't want prosperity, if you don't want crime to be reduced, what is it that you want? I mean, do you want more crime? Do you want more criminals? Do you want more people just coming over and taking over our jobs? What do you want?
Yeah. It's insane. And, it's the polarization. NPR, I listened to today for about, 15 minutes. I went to go get some groceries on the way back home. I couldn't find anything in NPR. I had a conversation going with some journalist in Serbia, which, Barry, you and I talked about quite a lot during their most recent elections, when they basically arrested the guy who was winning the campaign, right? Because he was for freedom. He supported Trump. He was giving his people that option, and they nullified. Yeah, go ahead.
He's anti-war too.
Well, yeah, I don't know if he supported the Ukraine war per se. I think that was one of the issues on that one. But anyway, they came out and were saying how this guy was like a Trumpian and he was an authoritarian and he was going to, send the country back into some fascist whatever. And the other guys were European supporting freedom fighters. And my jaw was on the floor. I'm like, wow, you guys lost your federal funding and you're just digging in deeper. Right? You can tell they're like ticked off about it over there. And they're just going, this is the first time I've listened to them like all summer probably. Because I haven't had to. I've had access to better programming on the radio. But being Sunday, most of the stuff I listen to is not, on like it would be on a regular weekday. So stuck with NPR. And I mean, they are just teaching an entire different history to their listeners. If you listen to NPR and you take it seriously, I see why it's at 0%. I mean, if I listened to what I heard on the ride home and I believed it, and I thought, wow, this is news and these people are covering news, I would hate America too. Right? What say you, Yotivation?
Well, I was just thinking, how many Democrats are they talking about? Because the people who are the Democrats.
All right, we can't hear you at all. I'm sorry. You're not coming through at all right now. Mark, did you catch any of that? Or is it just me?
No, I just caught like bits and pieces, sorry. She needs to restart it and then come back in. I don't know what happened. She was clear earlier.
Yeah, you were perfect before the show.
Right.
And then changed rooms and now you've degraded to a large extent. I don't know, try saying testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3.
Testing 1 2 3, testing. I'm sorry, everybody out there. For these audio issues.
No. It's the modulation is very poor. Sorry.
Yeah. Do us a favor and just do a quick restart and come back in here and we'll try it again from the top. Okay? I apologize. Well, I didn't do anything, but I apologize to our audience for the technical issues we're having. And we love Yotivation, so we always want to hear her opinions. And so let's see what we can do to get that corrected and that ship righted. But for now, we can talk about this. Yeah, Barry, they're just living in a different universe, a different state of mind. They get different facts on the ground,
Yeah. I mean, if you listen to what the right is saying and then you listen to what the left is saying, they're both kind of accusing the other side of the same thing. It's just that both of them can't be right. And I'm telling you, the right is right and the left is wrong most of the time.
Well, it gets really kind of crazy. You know what I mean? When you hear what some of these people say. I mean, heck, there was a big thing about how Donald Trump had died over the week, right?
And don't even get me started because, I've never seen anything quite like that, CS. Even after he resurfaced and it was reported that he was getting ready to go play golf, they kept it going. It's still going live on X that he probably died, even though he's been spotted multiple times now. It's insane.
Yeah, it's crazy. Listen to this interaction, and it really kind of defines the difference between the two sides, right?
Cops on January 6th. Meanwhile, this guy, this should be the lead story, is clearly suffering from massive mental decline. He is out of his mind with all of the show and tell procedures that go on in the Oval Office. 2 days ago, he gave 3 press conferences in a row. And if you don't think he has dementia, let's just discuss the time that when he was on the campaign trail, that he tried to perform oral sex on a microphone. If Joe Biden did this,
I hope this is what Democrats do next year. This is the Democratic strategy. Congratulations, America. You've already reelected Republican majorities as far as the eye can see.
Yeah, because Trump's approval is in the low 30s. It's in the low 30s right now. Coming up next for us.
He's not in the low 30s, first of all. Okay.
Exactly.
And the fact that he did 3 press conferences in one day is proof to this crazy lady that he has dementia.
Yeah,
I mean, Joe Biden has dementia.
Well, right. He's doing it well, and that's bad.
Yeah. I don't get it. He sat through hours of questioning from the press, and that's fact. That's proof positive he has dementia. When Joe Biden never took a question for years. well, I wouldn't say a question for years, but for months at a time, weeks at a time, just disappeared.
I mean, think about it. Biden was gone for weeks at a time, disappeared, never even knowing where he was at, right? Or if he was even okay. And he was stumbling over his words all the time. And Trump is missing literally for like 2 days. And what I mean by that is he's not maybe seen visibly in the public eye, like on national television somehow or somewhere. Mm-hmm. And all of a sudden, he's died and he's got cognitive decline, which is simply them just repeating the very talking point that we said about Biden that was 100% true, which is what I just got through saying. One side is saying one thing and the other side is saying the same thing, but only one side is telling the truth, and it's us. Trump has taken cognitive tests. Biden would never take a cognitive test because he would fail. And I see on X them talking about how Biden has cognitive brilliance even right now. And I'm like, dude, it's been proven. That's why he stepped out, because he has cognitive decline. What world are you literally living in? And this is the talking points that the left is giving time and time again. I mean, they're completely out of their mind, which is another phrase we use. And we just heard that lady copying what we've been saying about the Democrats and about Joe Biden, that they're completely out of their minds.
Yeah, there was that famous line from the debate where they asked Trump to respond to what Biden just said. And he's like, I don't really understand what he just said. And I don't think he knows what he said either. Exactly. And nobody stepped up and said, hey, that's crazy, right? Just play the tape back. He rambled on about, I can't even remember what he rambled on about, but it made no sense. It was incoherent gobbledygook on a presidential debate stage.
Gobbledygook.
Yeah, on a presidential debate stage. I mean, if this guy's that close to the Oval Office, you got a real problem. And did they ever wake up to that real quick and figure out that there's no way they could run this guy? You know? Mm-hmm. So they inaugurated Kamala.
That they've checked reality. They've checked out of reality. What does that say? I mean, about their mental state and what they're capable of. They've literally checked out of reality, the left has, and they're making stuff up. How dangerous is that?
Mm-hmm. Charlemagne the God had one of Biden's officials on his show the other day, and he said, look, man, I can't trust you anymore. You just spent 4 years telling us Joe Biden was fine. And the guy was just like, nowhere to go, no idea how to even reply to that, you know?
Yeah.
And that's fair, because there is no way to reply to that.
He's kind of waking up a little bit. I mean, probably not all the way, but enough to where he at least can see that he was being lied to on a regular basis, which may then make him go, well, maybe everything that Trump is saying may not be a lie like the left says, because they've lied about everything else. Let me look into what Trump is actually saying and what he's actually doing, and if the accusations against him are true. And if he did that, which he probably won't, because, you know, he needs that protective cover of the establishment to keep his job and keep his money coming in.
Exactly. Sorry, I was just sending the link out to the room here one more time to Yotivation while you were talking there, so that she could potentially come right hopping back in here. And it's funny, she said she was on her PC too. That's interesting. Doesn't seem like a PC issue. I don't know. Anyway. The left is crazy, Barry. You were talking about it before. What do they stand for? They stand for illegal mass immigration. They stand, I mean, what are they for? Hate Donald Trump. We hate Donald Trump. They
want to protect the bad guy and put the good guy in jail. Many times that's happening.
So where does that end, though? Where does that go? Where does that lead?
To tyranny?
Exactly. It just leads to a horrible hellscape that no one recognizes as America anymore.
It was just one person, so, you know. And again, you know,
someone threatened your life.
I doubt it. Oh yeah. Well, you know, I think it's like 99% nonsense, but that 1%, after we know there's so many crazies out there, you know what I'm saying? It's that 1% that makes you go, he might be serious. Probably not, but I'm still going to turn him over to X because, you know, I'm totally against any kind of violence whatsoever. I hate it. It's ridiculous, and I don't want to be anything like the left which is violent, right? I think our movement is peaceful and nonviolent. I've said that 1,001 times, and we got to keep it that way. So if somebody's threatening your life, turn them over, man. I mean, if it's serious and you think it's like they're really going to follow through with it, you need to turn it over to the police. But this was just some guy just being cocky on X.
Yeah, but hey, I'm telling you, man. I got fellas. I know folks, man. I sent them your way. Hey, here's something else in other news. Did y'all cover this, man? Hey, this guy snatched a hat. Did y'all see that? He snatched a hat. Did y'all talk about that? Come on.
I saw that. That was hilarious.
Yeah, I don't know. Hey, I didn't see that. No, go ahead.
Oh, no. Hey, that's big news, man. Hey, this guy, his name is Piotr Skizarek, and he is a multi-millionaire CEO of a paving company in Poland. And the name of the paving company is called Drogbrook. And he was called out because there was at some tennis tournament or something in New York, and one of the players or somebody gave his little boy a hat. And as soon as they gave the little boy the hat, this grown man, millionaire, snatched the hat. And everybody on the internet is talking about, hey, we got to find this guy. We got to find this guy. We got to find him. Hey, they found him. He was a Polish business owner. And whenever they caught up with him, they asked him, they said, oh, well, why'd you do this? Hey, and I got it right here, exactly what he said. He said, Osten seats varkini na maksu tensala vaktunda ni perlakta yan ning bors vas integrating kunsi.
Wow.
Yeah, and hey, that's Polish, man. He's a Polish guy. That's what that is. And it translates to the last event at a tennis match. It caused a disappointment storm on the internet. And we're talking about it right now. And all I wanted to do was teach the kid a lesson on how to be fast. That's what he told him, man. That's what he said. He said it was a life lesson for the kid, and that's the only reason that he done that, man. He told me it's going to be a life lesson for the kid. But I'm telling you, man, hey, there's some crazy folks in this world, man. And then y'all heard about Rudy Giuliani. He got run into. Yeah. Hey, they put him in the hospital, and people's wondering if it's if there was some kind of conspiracy, like somebody was trying to do him in on purpose, or what happened, man. But I figured I ain't heard from Rudy Giuliani. I figured he was out of the picture.
Yeah. I haven't seen much of him at all in Trump's second term. I'm surprised because they were very tight in the first, you know?
All of a sudden somebody trying to do him in, and they don't know if it was politically motivated or what, though, man. Hey, in other news, and for all y'all out there in Radio Land don't know, my name is Willie Lee, and I run Willie's Worm Farm down in Waldo, Florida, and Willie's Cricket Emporium up in Sandy Run, South Carolina, man. And you are currently on the Aunt Mama Lou Roundtable Radio Show. We changed it. It was the Willie Lee Roundtable Radio Show, and we're in coordination with Drake and Gus Productions on the Censorship Sucks Roundtable Radio Show. Hey, but this happened. This was in the news. Hey, there were two friends. Hey, this happened out in Texas. Hey, two friends agreed to shoot one another. Y'all see that, man?
That's Texas for you, though. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Hey, this happened, man. They put on Kevlar helmets, and the one guy was a friend of the other guy. He was from England. And they put on these Kevlar, I ain't joking, man, this happened. They put on Kevlar helmets and shot each other in the head with a rifle. and I ought not be laughing about it because it didn't turn out well, because the guy from England, he ended up getting killed. And his friend is now being charged with murder. But they thought it was a good idea to put on Kevlar helmets and shoot each other in the head. Hey, that's about as bad as that video. Hey, no, it wasn't a video. It really happened. Aunt Mama Lou, Aunt Mama Lou, her sisters, they got out there with bulletproof with bulletproof vests, and they was trading shots with each other, man. Hey, one of them had a 38, another one had a 45. They was sitting out there, boom, 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 shooting each other. Hey, y'all need to get all to Aunt Mama Lou. Aunt Mama Lou will tell you all about it. Hey, cause her sisters ain't got good sense at all. I'm like, yeah. Hey, I think Aunt Mama Lou, she might still be in rehab. Hey, but that's crazy. Look at, hey, Doom Goblin. Oh man, I cracked me up. Doom Goblin. I look up Doom Goblin. She's in a flotilla again on her way over to Gaza, trying to make a name for herself, man. Hey, I used to be in love with Greta Thunberg, man, because she was Hansel's sister, but she's dumb. I ain't kidding. Hey, that Greta Thunberg, hey, she pretty, man. Hey, but she dumb. She dumb as all get out. I ain't gonna lie. Her and her buddies have done climbed on a boat again, and they call themselves gonna go over to Gaza. They got, I think they got some Cracker Jacks and a couple gallons of water. Call themselves on a humanitarian aid trip or something or another, man. Hey, get a hold of. Hey, see if y'all can get a hold of Aunt Mama Lou. She won't answer the phone. Every time.
You know what they ought to do, Willie, is they ought to just let her land in Gaza and just say, "Hey, go on in there, make yourselves at home. Go in there." Yeah.
Every time you turn around, you hear about another. Israel done bombed another hospital. Man, they done bombed 200 hospitals. How many hospitals has that place got? You know what I mean? I'm telling you.
A lot of those quote unquote hospitals are just bunkers.
Yeah,
right. They're military installations.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's what they're saying, man. Hey, Buford Pusser, y'all heard about Buford Pusser?
No, never heard of Buford Pusser.
Man, hey, Buford Pusser, he was popular way back when, man. Hey, Walking Tall, the movie?
Not really. I think it rings a bell, but not really.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. The movie Walking Tall, it came out in 1973, man. And what happened was in 1967, his wife got killed, and he was supposed to be because The Rock, that Dwayne Johnson Rock guy, man, he did a remake of Walking Tall. But the first guy that did it, it was an account of McNairy County, I think it was in Tennessee, and his wife got killed in 1967. And he said that a whole bunch of banditos or some bad guys killed his wife. And now they done reopened the case, and they sitting there trying to slander Buford Pusser's name and saying that he killed his wife for some reason or another. Hey, y'all ought to look it up, man. Hey, that's big news if you don't know who Buford Pusser is. Hey, get Aunt Mama Lou. I need to talk to Aunt Mama Lou. Hey,
let me see if we can get her in here. Let's see if we can get her in here. I think she might be here. Is that you, Aunt Mama Lou? Oh, we got a. Yeah, is that you?
I can't hear you. Aunt Mama Lou, you there? Speak up. I can't hear you. Aunt Mama Lou. Yeah, she must have got kidnapped or something. Somebody got her mouth muffled.
Well, you know, Willie, that she always does laundry at this time of the night, and she's out there trying to pull it down off the line before it gets too dark, because you don't have any lights out there on the worm farm. Come on now.
Well, I got a ransom note. I wasn't going to tell y'all about it, but somebody said they kidnapped her, and I just want to see if y'all can get a hold of her, because I couldn't do it. Aunt Mama Lou, you there? I can't nobody hear you, Aunt Mama Lou. No, she sounded like she in the trunk of a car or something, man. Hey, but somebody sent me a note and said that they wanted $64 million to get Aunt Mama Lou back. I ain't sent them a letter back or nothing, man. Hey, but they can keep her. I ain't giving her. I wouldn't give $64. Aunt Mama Lou, hey, she crooked, man. She went down there and she got
Willie,
the law
for
on
all
me.
we know, she's in the trunk of a car right now being kidnapped, and you're calling her crooked. Yeah, and you're going to start talking on her. You're going to start talking bad on her. I can sense it. What are you going to say? Go ahead.
No, hey, I'm just saying, whatever happens to Aunt Mama Lou deserves it. Aunt Mama Lou tried to have me locked up. No, she didn't try to have me. Her sisters tried to have me locked up. Hey, because what had happened was I took some of Aunt Mama Lou's sisters' husbands down to Alligator Alcatraz, and then I was going to turn them in to try to get some money because they said for every one of them illegals I bring them, it'd be $1,000. So I took 10 of them down there, and then next thing you know, they turned me around and tried to say that I was human trafficking or something or another. And them guys, hey, they said that I kidnapped them and all kind of other stuff, and then Aunt Mama Lou's sisters come down there and they swore some kind of what do you call it, affidavit out on me and said that I escaped. I got out of there, man. Hey, but I know Aunt Mama Lou, it wasn't Aunt Mama Lou that done it, but it was her sisters, man. Hey, I'm telling you, her sisters are crooked as the day is long. And Aunt Mama Lou, she's associated with them and affiliated with them. And Aunt Mama Lou is hanging around with Saul Good,
What do you mean
too.
Affiliated? You say she's affiliated like it's some crime syndicate. They're her sisters.
They are, man. The whole family. The whole family ain't nothing but a whole bunch of, it's a crime syndicate. And that's Aunt Mama Lou. She's guilty by association. I ain't gonna lie, man. Hey,
That's
you
slander,
talk about,
Willie, slander.
No, hey, it ain't slander when it's the truth. I wish we could get Aunt Mama Lou in here. I don't know if she got loose from them kidnappers or not, man. But no, hey, look at him. We gonna have a sit down, man, and hey, that whole thing, that Wormapalooza. I don't know why y'all missed the Wormapalooza, man. Hey, it was great, but we had it up here on the cricket farm, and as long as Hansel don't come around, we can make all kind of money off that farm, man. Off of that Wormapalooza. Hey, I was selling bottles of water. Hey, I was selling bottles of water for $10 a piece, and that's that good spring water. It was called Healing Water, and I got it for free up there in Blackwell. Y'all look it up in
what do you think you are, Disneyland?
No, hey, look up Blackville, South Carolina Springs, Healing Springs. This here is special water. It's healing water. Hey, y'all look it up. Googleize it, man. Blackville, South Carolina.
Got extra fluoride or what?
Healing. No, hey, hey, there's a legend, a story behind it, man. How these bunch of they were colonial soldiers. They got healed, man. Y'all look it up. Blackville, South Carolina. Hey, and I'm selling this water. Anybody that wants to buy some of this water, y'all can hit me up at WillieLeeV@gmail.com, man. Hey, that's my website, and I got all kind of other stuff that I'm selling too, man. Hey, but here's what I want to know. This here is very, very important, man. Hey, I want to know what the difference is between a Latino and a Hispanic person. Hey, I'll tell you what it is. They got like 19 countries, and if you from one of these 19 countries, then you Hispanic. But if you from one of them 19 countries, you could be Latino too. That's what I want to know, what the difference is between Latino and Hispanic. Hey, because I've been thinking, man, thinking about it long and hard. What I'm going to do is I'm going to learn how to speak that Mexican language, and then but I don't know if it's a Latino language or if it's a
derivative of Latin, Latino. Yeah, it's very similar. It's almost the same thing. They're Latins, right?
Yeah, you tell me, man.
But I do know we're all out of time. We got to go to break. Folks, we'll be right back with more of the Censorship Sucks Roundtable radio show right after this.
Flat Earth, man. Hey, look at him.
All right, you got it in. Flat Earth.
Last part was hilarious, too. That's part cracked me up about Latin.
Okay.
You tell me. Look, because I don't know either, man.
Really?
So I was like,
you don't know either? Okay, Spanish and Italians are both Latin. All right?
No, I mean the language. I didn't know that the Spanish language was.
Latino isn't a language, though.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's a group of people.
What's going on? I'm confused.
How about the latest rant by Rosie?
Hispanics are people who are come from Spain and have Spanish heritage.
Yeah.
All right. But
Hispanic.
Latinos can be both, but they can also be Portuguese, Spanish, and Italian. Yep.
What about the latest rant by Rosie O'Donnell?
Uh-oh. You gonna bring him back?
Man.
Bring him back in.
Yeah, if you want.
No.
Hey, Nation, let's get your mic worked on. What the hell's going on with your mic?
Yeah, seriously.
Again. Yeah.
Cannot hear you.
We can't hear you at all.
No, you're the worst you've been all night.
No, fellas. I'm sorry. Just have to go on without me, I guess.
No. Haven't even
don't
said
want
the
to.
usurper thing live on the air yet. That's where we can hear you.
Usurper in chief.
What did you do before? Because it seems like you undid what you did before.
Yeah.
You were perfect in the last.
I didn't do anything.
Okay, why are you sounding good now? Are you talking like super close to the microphone?
No,
Yeah,
it's
I'm right on
because
top
once
of
she
it.
starts talking, it picks it up. It's like it's an auto adjust thing.
Exactly. It's like for the first couple seconds that you're talking, it just garble, and then like after the first or second sentence, you sound crystal.
Are you still on your phone?
Which some of those?
Yeah, I still have. I'm on my computer using my hotspot on my cell phone.
Turn your hotspot off and
Why not
also
just use your cell phone?
yeah, use the cell phone. It was much clearer.
I don't know.
Now you sound perfect. I don't know.
No, it still
You
it still didn't sound like it was
Say,
there.
give her.
Say the
give her a
alphabet.
minute, just-
Say the alphabet.
C D H I J K
No.
L M N O P.
That sounds correct.
It's a wah. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, that did not sound like the alphabet at all.
I don't want to ruin the show, guys, so just do the next segment without me. I'll come in after we're off the air.
All right, David Hogg will be there.
Why don't you just try to come in? Can she not come back into the new? Once she comes into the new, is there going to be a new room, or is this we're going to be staying?
This is
We're
it.
staying in this.
This
For
is
the
it
show,
for
for
this show.
the after show.
The
We'll
after
go
show's
over to
another
another
room.
Can she try to come back into the room and maybe that'll fix it? I doubt it, but it's worth a try.
You'd give it a shot.
Yeah, give it a shot.
Turn it back on.
Give it a big shake and a kick, and it'll work.
Rosie O'Donnell, the NRA is a terrorist organization, and they have been for many years.
Okay,
remember all the old
guys,
TV,
now that we're back, are you hearing that click or static sound again?
Whenever you're talking, yes. Whenever
only
your
when
blue
I'm
light goes on.
talking. What? Oh boy.
Either when you're talking or if some sound triggers your mic.
It's subtle at this point, though. It's not very loud.
Really?
Well,
yeah, I'm barely hearing it.
Bad. I don't hear it at all when he's not lighting up, so that's good. As long as you're not lighting up, like you just turn your mic.
I don't have any boost on at all. Someone let her in the room.
Okay,
I got it.
Here we go. Admit.
And here's your countdown. 5.
Hold me out.
There you go. 3.
Say hi, real quick.
2.
Hello.
Good,
1.
perfect.
And you were live and back on the radio side, like right now.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Hour 2 of the Censorship Sucks Roundtable Radio Show, Sunday night edition, where we hang out, have a lot of fun, and talk about what's going on in the world. Speaking of what's going on, Yotivation, what's going on?
Apparently, my audio is crazy tonight. I don't understand, but I'm here.
You sound perfect now. I don't know. All you did is left the room and came back.
I know. Sometimes I got to do that.
I guess. I don't know, man. Anyway, earlier tonight we were talking about common sense and how just, it doesn't exist out there. And I was like, boy, I could pick up any number of different subjects and be like, this is a common sense. I think we talked a little bit about trans and boys sports and girls sports. And here's Stephen Miller talking about, the Baltimore dad and what his plight's going to be. Just listen to this and see if you can find any shred of common sense in what he says.
That's the point about Uganda. You just have to marvel at this. The same left-wing NGOs who tell us that we should open our borders to all the poor countries of the world also tell us that it would be unfair, improper to have anybody live in those countries. Well, if those countries don't have good systems of law and good systems of governance, then why would we want to have open migration from those countries? So these two propositions are in complete conflict. But more fundamentally, remember, Garcia has said he doesn't want to go back home to El Salvador. That's what he said. So we're honoring that request by providing him with an alternate place to live. We're not a travel booking agency. It's not our job to say to illegal alien terrorists, pick your favorite destination in the world and we'll send you a charter jet there. We have countries that have very graciously agreed to help resettle nationals from other countries, which is a great benefit to the United States. And obviously that's something that Garcia is eligible for.
We're not a travel agency. I don't know, man. Do you see any common sense there, guys?
That's what the Democrats are, the party of contradiction. I don't think they're capable of common sense. I just don't.
Yeah, I remember I can't remember who it was. I want to say like a Charlie Kirk or a Steven Crowder doing an Ask Me Anything sort of on a college campus. And one of the people he's talking to is trying to explain a complex issue. And she's like, God, I wish my college professor was here right now because they could explain it so much better than I can. But yet they are willing to die on that hill. Mm-hmm. But they need their professor to come and explain why they're willing to die on that hill. But man, they're willing to die on that hill. Right,
Sure
Barry?
Yeah. And it's mind-boggling. I mean, I don't understand where it came from other than perhaps the education system. I think they've been brainwashed through the education system. That's where a lot of that is coming from. And Trump's brought that up. And that's why he said we need to have, our civics courses and things like that. Talk about the Constitution, right? And what our rights are. Because that kind of stuff is not even being taught. I mean, I remember reading a civics book. It was probably 15 years ago. Because somebody had told me and I thought they were nuts. So I thought, well, I do a lot of garage selling. So next time I find a civics book, I'm going to buy it. And I did. And they were saying that you'll see in there that they're basically promoting the New World Order. And I was like, give me a break. Really? Write it in the textbooks, the kids. And this is a true story. I literally opened this, I don't know, 1.5, 2-inch thick civics book. And the page that I opened it to literally said, we want the president to go beyond its constitutional guidelines and help to forge a new world order. Now, they didn't go into any detail as to what the new world order is, but the very fact that it was written right there in black, bold letters was shocking to me. And I remember presenting it to somebody that doubted me, and I brought him the book, and they said, well, I can't mean what you think it means. I go, well, what exactly does it mean then? What phrase does New World Order mean in the context of going beyond the Constitution? Think about that for a minute, my friend. And he didn't like it.
Exactly. And I want to stick with this common sense way of thinking. Common sense. I'm going to play a video here of a LA City Councilwoman. Her name is Imelda Padilla. And she's talking about how she's making housing more affordable. Listen to this and tell me if there's a shred of common sense here.
Great, that's important, but are you focused on what will ultimately make California affordable for the people in your district?
Well, I am. By law, I really have no jurisdiction anymore because it's an ED1. right? But we still, as a team, got together with the developer, the high school across the street, other stakeholders, and instead of building something that was potentially 6 stories, we got it down to 3 stories. And we also got the developer to also work with us to make sure that it helps the families of the area.
Okay. Right there from the beginning, we got a 6-story building that they were going to build. We got it down to 3 stories. So half the housing? And that's going to make it more affordable because instead of building a 6-story housing building, and now it's only 3 stories. Oh, and they got EV chargers added too. How moronic do you have to be to think that, convincing this developer to build a smaller building is bringing down the price of housing? It's crazy logic. Oh, but it was more, family friendly, and it was community and stakeholders and yada, yada, yada. Right? Gobbledygook. I said it earlier. I'll say it again. Gobbledygook.
Mm-hmm. That's what they do, their own math. That's Democrat math.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Remember they started making those micro apartments in New York City, and everybody was like, oh, that's great, because maybe I'll be able to afford living in a micro apartment, like 300, 250 square feet or something, some crazy small, just crunched in space that would drive anybody normal completely insane. But people were like, yeah, I might be able to afford it, and I love New York City. Well, it turns out they were charging more per square foot. So it was just a plan to make more money per square foot. You'd think that would go a little bit easier on, or at least keep the same price for the square footage. I mean, but no, they have to raise it just to show you that this isn't really about helping you. This is about letting you know that your carbon footprint is evil and that you, humanity, are the problem, and you living in a 200 to 250 square foot apartment is your punishment.
I had a friend of mine around maybe 2000 or so that rented this apartment in New York, down in the southern, part of Manhattan. And it was a studio apartment. The door hit the bed when you opened it. Right. The kitchen was literally you could sit on the bed and cook in the kitchen at the same time. It was that small, just literally. His neighbor sold God knows how many different types of drugs all night long. And so inevitably almost every night he got a knock on his door because some, stoned customer was knocking on the wrong door. Oh, sorry, dude. I'm trying to, score next door. Sorry. Didn't mean to bug you. He told me when he moved in there, okay, it was something like $3,500 a month. Okay, so you have to have first and last month's deposit, first month's rent. And then in New York, you got to go through an agent who, if I'm not mistaken, gets 1.5 months rent. Okay, so now we're at, let's call it 35 times 4. He had to come up with, $14,000 to move into this place.
Oh my gosh.
Right? And it wasn't a great neighborhood. I'll give him that. But cockroach infested, check. Drug dealers in the house, check.
Great neighborhood.
Don't leave your valuables behind when you go to work, check. Right? So it just goes to show how it's just always been insane. It's just, crazy. New York is a wild city, man. I don't know how much time you guys have spent in the city, but I've spent probably 2 months of my life in New York City, and it's just wild, man. Manhattan is just energy. It's just, it never stops. Wake up at 3 a.m, go outside, and it's just wide awake, I mean,
I was a couple times.
5 days of the year.
Times Square is really bright.
Oh yeah.
Anytime of day or night. Busy.
Yeah, your headlights do nothing in the city at night. You don't need them. And I remember going there after I'd lived in Chicago for several years and looking at New York and saying, holy cow, this place is massive. we were in Central Park, and I'm just looking at the Upper East Side, and I'm thinking that's about as big as the Loop. It's shocking how big the place is, how many skyrides. It's just really, it's a behemoth, and they're probably going to have a openly communist, anti-Zionist mayor in the city of New York. The largest populations of Jews outside of Israel live in New York City, and they're going to have an openly anti-Semitic mayor. It's kind of shocking. Really, yeah. I don't even know what to make of it.
City, they'll thank him for it. They'll say, "Thank you, Mandami. Thank you for enslaving us. We love it."
Yeah, I mean, the mayor can only do so much, but they do control policing. And local taxes, stores. Garbage, grocery stores. Yeah, he wants to have state-run grocery stores, which will just suck the life out of all the private ones in the city. Right. And offer $50, an hour wages to people who pretty much help you shoplift.
Isn't it possible that some of these people just want to see it all burn down? They're such pessimists. They hate America. They hate themselves. They hate everybody else. And they just want to see it all burn down. And those people will literally thank Mamdani for destroying New York City if he's able to do that.
Yeah, I'm shocked. Here's another article. New York City is projected to spend $42,000 per student this year for school. And their reading and math scores are, terrible. Bottom percentile. $42,000 for your kids to go to school. Let's say you have 3 kids. I said this before. Give that money to mom. She's pulling in $120 a year, teaching her kids how to read, write, and learn and spell and be, good citizens. That's fat bank for most people. To just teach your kids, to sit at home with your kids all day and have that wonderful experience of just spending all day with your kids, getting them to learn and understand the world. And I've said it before,
their parents are smart.
Up times more.
Yeah. You can learn about, you want to learn about ancient Rome. Let's go to ancient Rome. I got $120,000, the off-season tickets to, Greece aren't that expensive. Well, Italy or Greece if you want to go to Athens, but you get my point. You can take them there and show them physically. They can put hands on the Colosseum for that kind of money.
Yeah, but Democrats known to be spending money practically, what I'm saying? I think they just like to throw it to the wind and they don't care, man. Like you said, they would give it to parents because, if you homeschool your kid's going to be smarter. They test out 4 times higher than people that go to public school. So, I mean, if they really wanted to have smarter people, they would at least assist these parents that want to homeschool. And a lot more people would homeschool as well.
And they do it in a fraction of the time, too. I mean, homeschooled kids don't spend, 8 hours a day tied to a desk. They spend 2 or 3 hours a day, and they advance so much faster because school is not about school. It's a daycare. It really is. It's daycare center because now, mom wants to work, dad wants to work. We've gotten rid of the, single family income. If you don't make double income, you're not going to keep up in America today. So, single family income, it's out the door. Now, let's take all that money we're paying in taxes and throw it back to the moms and let them stay home and take a job that pays $120,000 a year to teach their 3 kids how to read, write, and do arithmetic and just honestly be decent members of society. It would be, I can't think of a mom out there that wouldn't dive on that. Even if you're making $150 doing whatever, job you're as a lawyer or whatever, take the $120 and just stay at home with your kids all day, every single day.
But then you're talking about common sense again, and the Democrats don't agree with that. I think the plan all along has been to get our children young, bring them up the way they want them, and then that way they can own the future when we all die off.
Yeah, exactly. Separate mom from those kids so that they don't even, how was your day? That same conversation. Every kid comes home. How was your day? What did you learn? I didn't learn anything. Oh, come on. You had to have learned something. Not really. It's how many times a day does that conversation take place?
Inclusion.
Yeah, exactly. It's just,
but even
I don't know, man.
Parents aren't even doing a good job with their kids as well. Obviously, some are not doing a good job. Even here in Tulsa, Oklahoma, Midwestern Oklahoma, completely conservative overall. And we've got a 9:00 curfew for kids because they're coming out and beating each other up. And the police, I guess, are somewhat staffed. And so they don't, when the police turn on their sirens, when the police, pop their taser gun, they don't pop it at the kids, but they pop it like they might use it. They don't do anything. They don't take any commands from the police officer. They ignore the police officer. So it's one police officer with a mob of 30, teenagers all fighting each other, men hitting women, everything. I got video of it from Channel 2. I mean, we made national headlines. So we had to have a curfew at night, as if that's the real solution. No, the real solution is start raising your kids right, teach them discipline, respect police, but they don't, because the mainstream media has told you that the police is bad. And anybody that said, I support blue, they're bad too. I mean, this is the problem. This is why you have rowdy, wild kids that don't even respect the police when they give an order. Look, get out. That's all he was saying. It's in this. Stop. Move out, move along. And they just kept hitting each other and fighting. And one police officer can't take on 40 kids. It's just impossible.
Yeah. I remember back in the day, there was this, the news would always wrap up and say, hey, it's now 11 o'clock. Do you know where your children are?
I was just thinking the same thing.
Yeah, I remember that, dude.
Yotivation, do you know where your kids are?
Oh, yeah. And their apartments.
Okay.
Well, my daughter's still working, but she'll be out pretty soon.
Okay. Just checking.
But they're all of age, though, and they were raised wonderfully, so they're amazing kids, amazing adults.
But you still want to know where they are, though, right? You still want to kind of have a grip on what they're doing.
Oh, yeah.
Have you checked Children? Something like that. Was that a movie? It's a movie. I don't remember.
But yeah, that was the thing they did. And, to some degree, it worked. They kept doing that for years. Just, hey, it's getting late. You know where your kids are. And a lot of people go, huh?
Where are my
Hey, Jenny, you know where little Billy is?
Lights went off.
I ain't seen him then this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So let's get into Mexico a little bit. We had a really interesting conversation with Brent Hamachek, who said that, he's got his skeptics on Trump and whatnot, but if Trump actually put boots on the ground in Mexico, he would wear a Trump 2028 hat.
Oh my gosh. Talk about incentive.
Yeah. So it's like, all right, let's
like
just do this.
That.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
There was a slapping match the other day in this house down there in the Senate, right? The two of the guys start pushing each other. One of the cameramen jumps in between them to try to break it down. The aggressor in this pushes that guy back. He trips over a chair, falls on the ground, and then one of the guy's assistants is seen. It looks like he's kicking him. You can't see the guy because he's down on the ground behind the table, and this is like, picture our Senate. This is like in the ring up there. You know what I mean? The upper part where the serious people are supposed to be. And it looks like they're stomp kicking this guy on the ground. This other lady, Mexican Senator Lily Tellez, is in the Senate, and she's recording members of the cartel that are sitting in a seat about 4 seats away from her, talking to somebody, probably, I assume, on the other side of the aisle from her. But she's like, yeah, this is the head of one of the cartels down here. He's just sitting there talking to a senator out in the open in the Senate.
Interesting.
It's amazing. It's shocking, the amount of corruption going on in Mexico.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know. What say you?
Part of that argument was over whether or not they should allow Trump to help curtail the cartel situation.
Exactly. And some of these people are in the pockets of the cartel. That's why they're so violent and pushing back against this, because they get that fat money. Think about it, man. The cartels are making, hundreds of billions of dollars. all through the Biden administration, it was the biggest gravy train you could ever see. Every one of those migrants that came over the border owed them $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $10,000, $15,000. Every single head you saw coming across there, they all had those wristbands on. The wristbands showed you how much you owe the cartel. And if you didn't come across with a wristband, you're in big trouble. You know? So this is absolutely insane, the level of corruption that's happening in Mexico. And Sheinbaum, their president, Claudine, I think her first name is, apparently seems to be very much on the take, very much involved with saying, hey, Trump, you're not going to do anything down in Mexico. We are a sovereign nation. You cannot come and push back the cartels that are thumping drugs into your country as fast as they possibly can. You can't do it. So, I don't know. Yotivation, what say you? Should we invade?
I say President Trump is going to do what he thinks is right. I'm not sure what the rules are about this, but yeah, there's a war in our nation coming over the border from the cartels who, you're right, the politicians have been in their pockets for God knows how long. And President Trump wants to do something about it. I think that that's the most wonderful thing about right now is that we're living in unprecedented times. Things are happening that have never happened before. And we ought to have unprecedented results because of it. So I would expect big things. If he said he's going to do something, he's going to do it.
I suspect something's coming. But I don't know. Anyway, in the few minutes we have left, I want to hear from both of you because, Barry, you're on the way out the door, and Yotivation, you're on the way back in. We haven't seen you in forever. But Melania Trump was asked to be on the cover of Vanity Fair. And, Barry, you and I talked about this on Wednesday, and I was like, yeah, go for it. Do it, right? Apparently, she laughed in their face.
Good for her.
Right?
They have nothing to offer, so turn them down. That paradigm is done, gone, and over. A new paradigm is coming forth. The playing field is being leveled. We don't need those people, and people need to understand that, and we can make it on our own without the need of the establishment, the corrupt establishment.
So a source inside the White House told Page 6 that she's way above doing Vanity Fair. She's been nothing but kind and works hard. She has her priorities straight. What say you?
They don't deserve her. They don't deserve her.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think it's great. And they're just trying to erase, I think, or help us forget how much they alienated Melania, one of the most, as far as I'm concerned, beautiful first ladies that we've ever had. She should have graced every cover, but they shunned her. So I am happy that she is returning the favor now that it's popular.
And apparently a big chunk of the staff said they would all quit if she was on the cover. So it makes you think what would go on behind the scenes and would there be any backstabbing and all that kind of stuff, right? Would she go and do this graceful thing and then they turn it into a hit job?
Of course.
Why would you even go into an atmosphere that is hostile like that? Wouldn't you want to go to a place? You're being invited for a photo shoot. Would you not want to go where the atmosphere was inviting, where you felt appreciated, where you felt like, they wanted you there? I would say no, too. Not that I'm going to be posing on Vanity Fair, but you know what I'm saying.
Well,
they don't need Vanity Fair. Vanity Fair needs them.
Barry, you're a good-looking guy, man. I've said it many times. You could be on the cover of Vanity Fair if you focused. I think you could do it.
Okay. Well, I identify as a handsome man. I think that I could be handsome.
With your bullhorn and maybe a nice wife beater T-shirt.
A what? No, I don't think so.
A tank top, yeah.
Yeah, showing my muscles from Brussels. I'm
exactly.
Muscles from Brussels. But yeah, it's crazy. But you know what, dude? You nailed it earlier in the show where you talked about these people just don't make sense on the left. And if I can end on one thing before I leave, I want to say this, man, just to prove how insane the left is. Did you guys know that fentanyl is involved in 70% of the United States drug overdose deaths? And you don't hear the left being upset about that. They want wide open borders and more fentanyl coming in, more unfettered, unchecked, lawless, illegal immigration.
Yeah. And it's on par with our losses that we had in Vietnam.
What's that?
It's on par with the casualties we experienced during Vietnam.
Oh, yeah, it's a huge number. Yeah. I mean, saying just 70% doesn't even give gravity to it. It's much worse than that when you look at, what's it, like 100,000 people die per year from fentanyl? It's a crazy number.
It's huge numbers. And not going anywhere. Now, as a quick side note, and I'll throw the mic over to Yotivation to wrap us up here. I just saw in Martha's Vineyard, they did a test of the sewage there, and they found exceptionally high levels of cocaine, but very, very low levels of fentanyl. So they're getting the good stuff out there, and they're getting a lot of it.
That's encouraging.
Yeah, right? So...
No. You said that you'd let me get a couple words in here before we close
go for it.
the
We got
show,
about a
and
minute
I just
left.
want to say, what an amazing time it has been having you and the show co-hosting with you, Barry. You are just amazing, and I'm happy that you're still going to be on Wednesday night, but we're going to miss you on Sunday night, and we wish you well with your family and the future endeavors. And man, it's been quite an honor. I have loved getting to know you.
Will you take us out with the usurper, please?
Joe Biden is a treasonous, illegitimate usurper. He was never president.
That's right. That's right. And Barry, I just want to echo everything she just said as well, and just say that I can't wait to see you Wednesday. So we'll see you on Wednesday, and we'll pick it up from there. Sound good?
Flat Earth.
All right, man. Folks, this is the end of our show. We got to wrap it up here. We're all out of time, but we will see you on Wednesday night for another edition of the Censorship Sucks Roundtable Radio Show. Thanks so much for listening.
All right, we're going to get cut off any time now, so...
Yep.
See you guys all over in the other one, and Barry, I hope you come over for a little bit too.
Yeah, come join us. We should have Willie and David there.
Hogg.
Yeah, and MC's going to join us tonight as well. I sent him the link because he said he'd join us tonight. Well, let me see. Is it gonna stop or is it gonna stop? Yeah, it stopped.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hang up.
All right, guys, I will catch you over on the other side.
Okay.
All right.
Alrighty.
Let me get that up and rolling and bring everybody in. All right, that was the regular show. So let me end this meeting over here, and I'll get the other one up and going. There we are. And people. Done. Very. Oh, no. No. Oops. I got sorry, I got click happy and I clicked DK in by accident.
Oh, that's all right.
Where's give Yotivation the because she's on a
trying
different
to right now. I know, I'm trying to right now. It's just
There she is.
Hey, DK.
Oh, is she here? Oh, okay.
Is Willie coming back in the show?
Willie won't be back in. No, he don't come in for the after.
He
show.
might. I told him David Hogg would probably be here, so he might.
Where is David?
I'm supposed to send him a message that Lady Red's told him to say hello.
Oh.
Lady Red.
He likes some of that Lady Red almost as much as that Yotivation Nation.
He loves Lady Red. Everybody does.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't see David. Can you send him the link?
David?
Yeah.
I can send it through mine. He said he set an alarm, and if he woke up from the alarm, I think he'll be here. If not, I mean,
trying to get Jason and Sonia in with us too.
Oh, damn.
How's it going, everyone? Sonia was just talking to me on Teams just before I joined. How's it going, everyone, anyway?
Pretty good.
How you doing, man?
We're,
I was actually talking with her almost all night last night. Shit, I think she was up till like 5 in the morning or something.
Talking to who?
Sonia.
Oh, Sonia, yeah.
Yeah.
Tell her to get her butt in here too. And also, yeah, she has some, I don't know. I need to talk to her anyways. But yeah, I sent
good show, guys.
I sent MC. Yeah, great show. Good one. Glad. I think everything should work out okay for taking and getting us. For the mix down and all that. What the hell did I just do? No. Anyways,
Where's
yeah.
Roger? Where's Roger? I'd like to talk with him and Sonia at the same time and get that sorted as well, because he wants me on a show. We're trying to work out a win.
Bob Dub's over in YouTube. Bob Dub, go over to Rumble. I'm going to close YouTube out now. And I'll see everybody.
Bob Dub,
yeah.
what up?
And,
how you been, Bob Dub?
Everybody that was on Facebook, we'll see you too over on the other platforms that we're on. I'm going to close out Telegram as well. And let's see here. Party.
To be honest, Telegram's good for no censorship, but it really uses a lot of bandwidth. Yeah. That's the only problem with it.
Yeah. And
but it's good for no censorship.
Good night, Twitch.
But you won't get in trouble for stuff. You know what I mean? You won't get in trouble for stuff posting it on Telegram.
Yeah.
It does use a lot of bandwidth.
Yeah, let me close that up so that
yeah, I'm not putting my camera on. I'm having a lax day. I'm sitting in a fucking bathrobe still.
Easy.
Holy shit. I already did. I've already done my show yesterday. I hope some of you caught that. That was actually a really good show I did yesterday. Like my Rumble one, the one I do once a week. Yeah. That was a really good show yesterday.
What was your topic?
Sorry?
What was your topic?
Motivation, your voice is gone again.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I can't.
You gotta restart or do what you did last time. Yeah. Do you need the link?
It's sort of like echoey and muffled.
Alright, I wonder if she needs me to send her the link.
Yeah.
I did I covered all the topics that I've been saying on other people's shows. Just yesterday I finally got a chance to actually do it on a recorded show of my own. I was going to do the bio-digital convergence thing again, which I've done for like the last 4 weeks. And this week, about an hour before my show, I went, nah, I'm just going to do all this other stuff that I've found. Yeah. So I completely changed my whole show like an hour
Check
before
1, 2. You can.
There you are, the MC Dirty Work in the house. Jason, meet the Censorship Sucks. Meet the Censorship Sucks Roundtable Radio crew.
Now
welcome.
Motivation.
Barry and I and Motivation, yeah, she's out of the room. She's in the lobby. I'm trying to.
That's it. I had to invite her.
Right.
Just popped
She's
up
in the room now. Looks like. Okay.
Her or something.
Motivation, you there?
You add me first or something, Mark?
Hey, hold on. Yeah, I clicked you ahead of time. We're trying to get everybody in here, DK. Just hold on. All right.
Trying to find out if you.
It's telling me that I have to admit them.
God.
But that's what I'm saying. It's telling me that I have to click on it and admit them.
No, don't worry. It tells everybody that too. Hold on.
Oh, does it? No, I don't. Yeah. I don't get it often. It's only happened a couple of times.
Yeah, it tells everybody when someone else needs to be admitted. Yeah, everybody's in now. Okay. All right.
Admitted. You sound like you're putting us in a hospital, man.
Yeah. No, putting you in the psych ward, buddy.
Yes, that's
what I'm saying.
It's an open air mental asylum already. What are you on about?
Where's the naked chick?
Sonya didn't come in yet, and
really?
I'm out of here.
Bloody hell.
You better get her.
Yeah, I was just talking with Sonia, Roger, and she was saying to me as well that you want me on a show and stuff too.
Yeah.
And what we're looking at is, because I've got a bit of work coming up this week, but I'm not sure which days.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking my Saturday, which will be your Friday, is looking quite good.
All right. Well, anyways, this is Barry's last show.
Yeah.
And
really?
he don't normally stick around for the after show at all.
There he is.
So let's throw a little party for Barry. And Barry, any words that you couldn't say on the air that you want to say right now? Do it.
Say it all.
Yeah. Speech.
I have nothing to say.
Cuss words.
I take the Fifth Amendment.
Come on, dude.
I would have just listed off about 4 or 5 cuss words. Yeah.
Yeah, just spill it out, man. You know what I mean? And do it with honor, like, because Mark gave you permission, dude. You know what I mean? You can't turn this down.
Never listen to what Mark says. I mean, he just, we battle it out every night, man. We battle it out because he always shows up like 2 minutes late. Pretends like he arrives on time, but he's always showing up late. I love you, Mark.
I get to listen to you too every time I simulcast. I love it to death. It's just like it's beauty.
Well, thank you. We do our best.
Well, especially Bullhorn and Mark's relationship, dude. Like that's just so great. I love it.
Yeah. I mean, people thought we were gay for the longest time, but it's just
What?
straight.
No.
Well, I mean,
that's because Roger keeps calling me some sort of handsome man or beautiful man. I'm like, stop that shit.
That's right. That's right. I recall that. He was going on about how you're an extremely handsome man for half a show.
He's a beautiful man.
He's able to say that because he's confident in his masculinity.
Right.
Oh, there we got Sonia as well.
You guys kill me. There's
Hi, guys.
Sonia. Sonia, let me get this out. All right, you're not a lowlife. All right, we're just poking around. All right, all right. I was waiting for you to say, "Oh yeah," and that street urchin who thinks he's a producer.
No, I would not ever say that.
Yeah, no. I was expecting that, and then I would have bumped off that, but that didn't happen. That was not something that I want to get this out right now and on the air. All right.
So Sonia, have you met Yodavation?
Yeah, I have. Hi, Yoda.
Okay.
Did you just call her Yoda?
I did.
She is the wise one.
Right?
She's the smart one. Yodavation's the smart one.
Is her microphone working now, though? Can we hear her?
Well, I mean, I can say that.
Say something.
Can we actually hear her? Because we couldn't hear her before. Say something, Yoda.
It's really bad.
It's back again.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry, no, it's still the same muffled. Yeah, it's still the same muffled thing. It's almost impossible to understand you. Sorry,
sad.
There it is. It's coming.
Oh, there you go. We heard you now. Look at that. Yeah.
You can hear me now.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Whatever you just did, it worked.
Say something mean to me.
There might just be like
Roger.
There might just be dust in your headphone jack, and when it just twists a little bit.
Let me see if I can blow it.
What'd she say?
I'm not going to repeat what she said.
I think.
Yeah, even though we're not on air, we just try to keep everything clean anyways.
It's a respect thing.
Yeah.
Respectful to Yodavation. She's a lady. And we treat her as such.
And she walks down in the street.
She's a lady. She's a lady.
Whoa, she's a lady.
That's so funny.
And the lady is all.
This is the first time I've been on a stream with two females on the same stream.
No, it isn't. No, because
Vicky and Nancy,
you get Nancy and Vicky every Wednesday.
And Yoda. You've been on a stream with all three of them at the same time, as far as I remember.
Well, it's technically 3 because CS is transitioning, so he's on his way.
Oh my God! What,
2.5. 2.5.
David Hogg's been out because of that too. You know, and his voice has got really high, and he's kind of a little embarrassed that he's not been able to come in. You know,
and he got that Adam's apple cut out, so we knew he was transitioning.
He did have throat surgery. Yes, he did. But it didn't affect him that way. He sounds like he sounds like someone smokes like 60 packs a day.
So when you say transitioning, what do you mean? Because I just don't get you guys. What are you talking about? I'm like.
Transhumanism type stuff.
Oh,
okay.
So okay, cool.
Well,
that's kind of
transhumanism. Cool. Oh, I thought you meant transsexual.
No, that was Rocky Horror Picture Show, MC. You missed it. That was like 35, 40 years ago, buddy.
That was actually in a trivia quiz that I was part of the other day. That was one of the questions about which country did Rocky Horror Picture Show start in or something. And everyone was like, America. And
what was the answer? No, New York City,
no, and I'm like, no, it was England.
Yeah, it was the UK.
Tim Curry's English.
How about that?
I've got an idea if you guys want to do it. I think we should sing happy birthday to Barry.
Happy birthday?
Yeah.
Is it his birthday?
We don't care. It's just it's a special moment.
It is on Friday though, but that still pretty.
I'll sing you. I tell you what, I'll sing you a better birthday song than Happy Birthday because you have to pay royalties for that shit.
A bitter song? Or a better birthday song.
Here you go. Yeah, this is off a stupid cartoon.
I want to hear the bitter version.
This is off the regular show. They had a competition for who could make a better birthday song.
A bitter one.
And to be honest, I actually really like this one. So let me give it a shot.
Uh-oh.
Right. You know, not getting it. Today's gonna be a birthday because we're celebrating your birthday. Happy birthday, Barry. Celebrating your birthday. See, it's nice, short, and simple. And you just repeat that a couple of times.
Yeah. Then you have to say, you know,
absolutely amazing, DK.
Then you go, whoa, she's a lady.
Blame regular show for that one. I actually have that song.
I was going to say, how I wish you would have done that on D-Live so I could have made a clip of it.
I did. This was on D-Live, bro.
Well, there you go again.
And Barry is ours.
And I'm feeling inspired to buy some Tom Jones albums. LPs. I'm going strictly LP for that vinyl sound.
All right, Barry. You know why we're doing the music thing? Because everything to you has always been a tune ever since you've joined us. All right. Oh, yeah, we got this. We got that. Oh, man, that's our tune. I remember that song. I'm like, here we go.
When it comes to entertainment, I have only one question I want to ask Barry. Who was better? Who was better? Was Jack Benny better than Red? Or was Red better than Jack Benny?
Red Skeleton?
Red Skeleton?
Yeah, of course.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Who was the best out of the two of them?
I don't know, man. What do you think?
I think Jack Benny has it, but in a different way than Red Skeleton.
Well, I would say, what's his name? He played in The Honeymooners, and he was also Buford T. Justice in Smokey and the Bandit. I can't think of what his name is now.
You're thinking of The Honeymooners, yeah.
Yeah,
Jackie Gleason.
I think Jackie Gleason would have gave gave Jack Benny a run for his money, other than Jack Benny could play the fiddle or the violin really good.
But his tightwad, him being a tightwad is what just kind of like clenched it. You know what I mean? He was real tight with his money, and then like those people abducted him and took him to the basement, and then made him withdraw all of his money, and they actually knew something was wrong because he withdrew so much money, and it saved the day. And at the end of it, like he had like an hour before he had to make it to the bank before freaking the interest rates would make change for the day. So before he even went home after being abducted and kidnapped, he had to make it to the bank to put the money back in. That's it's just Jack Benny had a way of doing those skits, man.
Yeah.
Whoever's watching on Rumble, hit that thumbs up. One person hasn't. There's 3 watching and 2 thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up.
That was probably me. There. How's that?
Give it like 10 seconds for it to change.
Or a whole minute.
DK, the thumbs up.
Sometimes,
please. All right.
I did explain something to somebody to let them know a little bit about you, Barry. The bullhorn Barry thing. Like they asked what was up about the bullhorn Barry thing. But I told them, I'm like, with Barry, man, it's like he doesn't have a bullhorn. He is the bullhorn. You know what I mean? And freaking, it made perfect sense. I was like, you need to check this guy out. He is the bullhorn.
Okay. Well, I appreciate that, man. I think that's a good thing.
Well, it is, because for one thing...
Don't you hate it when you're unsure if something's a compliment?
No.
For one thing...
I mean, it's quite all right because you got Roger involved, all right? It's good to check things out because he's not Willie, all right?
Well, the thing is, man, it's just like freaking, like, guys your age don't have the energy you got, dude. Like, you freaking get on fire, and all of a sudden you're starting to talk like you're like on crystal meth, and you're not. You know what I mean? Like, I don't. That's just completely amazing.
It's ultramethylene SP Blue, man, in combination with Brain Force. I've been taking it every day.
Brain Force. But yeah.
Yeah, you know, Alex Jones, he's always talking about his energies coming from that ultramethylene blue SP, the stuff that RFK Jr.'s taking. And he takes a half at a time. That dude, he just like eye drops, like 2 big giant eye drops into his drink.
It reminds me of that one guy that's on the, he's a red pillar, and he's always buffed up. He's got like veins sticking out of his body and shit, and he gets on that Fresh and Fit, and he starts fights with people and shit. You know what I mean? Every time he comes on, they got like 10 freaking bodyguards sitting around the area to make sure this guy is not gonna get in a fight and beat somebody up.
Is he a YouTuber?
He's mostly on Rumble because YouTube doesn't really like red pillars.
This sounds good. I gotta check that out.
But it's a show on there called.
Is it the dude with long hair? He's got a ponytail.
Hi, Svetlana. How you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've seen him before. He's
welcome
on
in on.
Yeah.
Welcome in on D Live. Appreciate you. I know you always check in with us over there. Thank you.
Dude, is it
he's always talking about the police state, isn't he? Isn't that the same guy?
That's him.
Yeah.
Crazy guy.
Yeah.
Wait, AJ? We talking about AJ?
Oh no, I don't think that's him.
Or an AJ lookalike, act alike.
You mean Alex Jones 3.0?
Now Alex Jones is in his own little dimension. Like you.
He's not even
like
he's not even the same person anymore. But honestly, I think it's Alex Jones 3.0.
Well, like now he he gets on and he like does these little commercials on his shows where he talks about the
He doesn't even look the same.
Yeah,
it is not
he
the same
doesn't look the same.
person.
He's using those.
Looks
Isn't he
totally
supposed to be
different.
48?
No, he's
There's
using
no way
those,
that dude's 48 years old.
He's using
Right.
the stuff that freaking Bullhorn was just talking about, where like he honestly thinks he looks better than what he did when he was 22. He really,
Yeah, well, it's because it's a different person.
Yeah,
It's
I
because it's
agree.
Bill Hicks.
We've been working out with
He's like, no, what?
Guys.
You're saying
been
he's
working out.
40, he's 48,
Yeah,
right?
right.
Dude, I'm 47.
well, he was an
Without
athlete.
taking all that shit, and I'm not a different person 3 times to look younger.
Are you
Hey,
saying?
MC. Hey, guys. Hey, MC, you're kind of new with the group. Tell everybody a little bit about yourself so that John and Yolanda and Barry can get to know you a little better. You know, I know you've been kind of trying to jump in there, but I know it's been a little chaotic. It is the after show, of course.
Yeah, MC's been on shows with me on Rumble as well. But yeah, me and him, me and him know each other quite well and stuff. Yeah,
I'm just a 9/11 truther who thought we let 9/11 happen, but found out in 2016 that we did it with outside help from Israel, and that flipped my whole script. That flipped my whole life and meaning of it. So here we are, 8-9 years later, a million false flags on our soil later, Europe, Scandinavia, false flags everywhere. So many false flags. I'm drowning in false flags.
yeah.
It's a trip to even. I mean, I've been doing this for 8-9 years, and I still wake up and I'm not used to it. You know what I mean? I don't think I'll ever be used to it.
I covered the most recent one today.
And you do a show called Deprogramming on
I did the
D-Live.
deprogram. Yeah, it was on Rumble. We'll probably be back at Rumble as well, but yeah, it's mainly at D-Live, primarily at D-Live, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday mornings, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Eastern Standard. Yep.
You need to get it on Rumble. No, you need to get it on Rumble because it saves them. See, on D-Live, someone has to actually be subbed to you to even be able to watch a replay.
I've got all 2024 saved. I've got a good half of 2020. Yeah, I mean, I was on Rumble for a while, and then the computer just started going so bloody slow. I had to just
maybe record it on your computer and then just upload them to Rumble afterwards, because at least then they're saved for people to go and watch. See, D-Live knows you can go and watch your old shows, bro.
You're gonna have to school me on how to download.
Hey, Mark, I'm gonna step out.
Replay section.
Yeah,
I don't want to be a part of this. I'm out.
I'm real sorry. You know, I thought that you know. Okay, I'll catch up with you later. All right. Take care.
All right, bye, Jack.
We just had a conversation just yesterday about
peace, Jack. Didn't know you were there. Sorry, son.
Yeah, John's the host of that show. I was trying to get him to learn a little bit more about MC, and you know, since Barry's going to be heading out, maybe you know, check him out for some new blood. So you know, but hey. No.
Well, I will say this, man. It because of everybody's efforts, you know, spreading what they believe to be true, at least questioning the official narrative. I mean, I think that's like super important, dude. That's what's caused the Great Awakening. That's what's caused people to question. I mean, I just today I was at Jason's Deli, just grabbing a salad bar, and the lady that just picks up the plates. We got to talk. We probably talked for 15 to 20 minutes. You know, a couple of different times about all kinds of different stuff, weather modification. She was telling me about a video she watched about the Las Vegas shooting, and, encouraging me to go check that out. I kind of knew all about it already, but it's never hurts to refresh yourself when you've kind of distanced yourself from it for a while. So I was giving her information she didn't know about, and she was just gobbling it up because most people now, they're like going, something's just not right. And so that's what's causing them to dig. And then they hear people like us, and we're everywhere. We're not just on Rumble and YouTube and BitChute and all these different places and D-Live. We're at a grassroots level. Just when we go talk to people one-on-one, I'm talking to people 3 or 4 times a week, one-on-one, because the opportunities always
This is
come up.
why I
and I'm
make
not
sure to wear a 9/11 T-shirt when I'm at the grocery store or whatever. I always wear a 9/11 T-shirt, etc., to put up a flag. So in case anybody else is out there, they see that. How else will they know? You know.
I had like something really cool happen the other day. I was like in the work truck with my boss. We'd just been to a meeting. We're leaving the meeting, and I was having a cigarette, and this elderly woman walks past, and she's like, "It's a nice day to be out for a walk, isn't it?" I'm like, "Yeah, it is." She's like, "Yeah, seeing as now we're allowed to." I'm like, "Yeah, exactly." And my boss didn't click. So when I got back in the truck afterwards and we were driving off, I'm like, "Yeah, no, she's awake. She knew it. She knows what's going on." He's like, "What do you mean?" Like, she said, "Now that we're allowed to." As in, we were locked in our homes type thing. She knows. Like, yeah, the people who know see it straight away. Like, it only needs to be like that one little comment, and people are like, "Yeah, she knows. Awesome." You know, I didn't have to make a big deal of it or anything. It's like, yeah.
I wear my Jeff Epstein didn't kill himself cap all the time now, man. It's important to keep that out in the open.
Yeah.
Nothing like a T-shirt or a bumper sticker, though. You just put it out there.
There's a meme I just saw today. It shows like the depth of the Mariana Trench, the deepest hole that's ever been like dug, and it's by some Russian company or whatever. And then at the bottom it says Epstein files.
Oh man. I swear.
The bottom of the deepest hole that's ever been dug. They stopped drilling because it got too hot.
Well, didn't that trench actually open up? It actually, the hole fell in, and that's where they started digging from, right? Or the hole actually opened up from the ground. It was just like a mouth that opened up and dropped. They don't actually know what caused it. That's the one you're talking about.
Those sinkholes?
Yeah, it's a huge round hole in Russia. And it just literally opened up.
Yeah, those sinkholes are happening everywhere, man. I mean, there's people just driving down the road and their car just goes right into a sinkhole.
Man,
it's just crazy.
Yeah.
On my channel, I have the Wonderful World of Weirdness, and people kind of freak out with me now because I kind of changed the stuff that I've been doing. It's not really about UFOs and ghosts as much anymore. It's more about real weird shit, and that's one of them. Like,
to be honest,
is that your
real
channel,
weird
Roger?
shit is the stuff. The real weird shit is the stuff that's actually real, and that's the stuff that's actually real now. Like,
I saw that. I subscribed, man. A lot of subscribers there, like 140,000 subscribers.
Yeah. I took over for for John.
Which platform's that, or is that a website?
That's YouTube. Yeah.
YouTube channel, Wonderful World of Weirdness.
I'll go check it right now. Cool.
But yeah, but that's with these sinkholes, and like, people don't understand, like, the earth is actually moving. You know what I mean? There's things that are being covered up by mud every single day.
Or sand.
Yeah.
And water.
Right. I've got
just wait till you get me on a show. I'll like really blow people's minds.
We're going to talk about Tartaria pretty soon.
Well, yeah.
It kind of.
I've been talking about it for a long time. I had a playlist on BitChute that was over 24 hours long of lost history that got deleted.
Yeah. Well,
I've been doing this for years, man.
Tartaria
lost history is my favorite, like,
it's
off subject topic.
It's forever. I mean.
Oh yeah.
Yotivation, it's really good to have you in. You know.
Join in. Say something.
Yeah, I mean, we've really missed you, and I hope that you can come in more and more, even on the Wednesday shows. How are things looking on your end?
unpredictable right
It's
now.
all garbled again.
Yeah.
I think she's already going for the bio-digital convergence. She's already half robot.
Yep.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, there.
Yes, we can hear you now. What happened?
I don't know. I really don't. I just pressed the mute button and pressed it back again.
There you go. Well, whatever it was, you know.
Yeah.
It's
Honestly, I
cleared
think
up
there's just some fluff that's stopping the connection half the time. I think it might be time to clean something out, sort of thing.
Well, I have
Like, pull out your headphone and get a pin and get out any fluff or dust and shit that's inside where you plug it in and things.
I have an issue like that on OBS too with my mic. If I like turn around and put like music on, and then I come back to the OBS and my mic, I want to use it. It sometimes won't bring the audio in, so I have to do the same thing. I have to turn the mic off and turn it back on.
I don't have that problem.
I just yell at my laptop.
But see, we're not. Look at that supercomputer. I mean,
supercomputer,
right? Like freaking supercomputer from hell, dude. You know what I mean?
I could do better, and that's probably coming. It's probably going to have to come again. You know.
I actually find there's lots people who overcomplicate things seem to have more problems.
Yeah,
I just yell at my laptop. It's generally one or two things I have to fix. Like, it really is that simple most of the time.
That's why I appreciate being. I started out with like what people refer to as like a toaster computer or a potato, and I had to learn how to do like low tech. You know what I mean? And I really do appreciate that, because like all this extra stuff people do is just unnecessary. You know.
Yeah, I've had mates who are like, oh, I'm going into this thing and that thing, and I'm stopping around. It's like, dude, I would have just gone to that thing and changed it. Yeah, I hadn't even thought of that, because they don't get taught simple things if they're actually educated in these things.
I was wondering, since we have Mr. 9/11 here, I was having a conversation just yesterday about gelatin, the B thing, the E team. A lot of people don't know about that. Do you know about that?
Yeah.
And if you do, would you express?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, there was all right, so there was all right, first of all, let's start with the E team, then we'll go to the B thing. The E team was a group of people that had carte blanche of the entire towers, because they were living on the 92nd floor, I think it was. Apparently art students doing a very weird art project where they were to build a balcony out of the 92nd floor where they were living. When they did such, go out there, charter a helicopter to take photographs, and
didn't they charge people? Didn't they charge people to go and stand on the balcony and have their photograph taken?
No, I don't know anything about that. Just a real quick.
I heard that bit. I heard that bit. They actually charged people.
I'd like to just finish my thought right quick, right? Because this connects to what she was saying about the E team. They got such chutzpah, okay, that one night, I don't know, on or around the year 2000 or so, they went up in just one of the buildings, I don't know which one, from about the 68th floor to say the 80th floor, something like that. And they lit up and, likewise unlit the correct windows, so it would say the E team in absolute symmetrical block letters.
Yeah. They actually did that on both buildings. One said the E team, the other said the B team or something else. Like, it was actually on both buildings.
I've never seen that, but the E team, that I'm familiar with, and I think that's what you're talking about. That it was almost certainly those group of quote unquote art students that were flexing their flex up there, lighting up them lights on those floors, making it read out the word E-Team, even though their book was called, The B Thing. Very weird, extremely hard to get book nowadays. I've got some. Well, no, I don't. Never mind. I have 1,800 screenshots that I recently lost because a phone busted. But I'll have to look at my Instagram. A lot of it, luckily, is up on my Instagram. I've got some of it, hopefully there. But yeah. I mean, there's your E-Team, chutzpah.
Right, and
Flexing.
they also had boxes and boxes and boxes of those fuse holders.
Yeah, the B18 or BB, was it BB18, BB-18? Yeah, that went to a company called Lytel Fuse. Now they can be used for all kinds of different things that need to splice wire, but you know what I mean. Where there's smoke, there's fire, whatever. So yeah, and the other thing is there was so many boxes, they literally were just stacking them to the ceiling and then making another row of boxes and just making the room get smaller and smaller. I mean, I don't know what they were doing, how they were getting I mean, I guess they were breaking them down and whatever, who knows? But yeah, lots of chutzpah, and yeah, you can see them Lytel boxes when they got the picture of the guy halfway hanging out with the harness on. The guy with you can see his face and everything. He's got blonde hair.
There's a couple. There's even photos of I think it's Asian woman. This is why I think they actually charged people. Like they did make it the art project thing, and they actually charged people to come up, stand on the balcony, and be photographed from that helicopter. And it was shit that they then later used as, look, everyone's hanging out the windows.
I understand it. Those pictures were supposed to be used in an art exhibit in the future on September 11th, the next year, when the towers actually fell, and the art exhibit never did happen, and the people never did get their pictures. They were told to come the next day, and they never did get them.
They were used in 9/11.
Yeah, and there was one lady who was seen in the videos that was also seen getting her picture taken with the E-Team or whatever one they were. And then I'd also had brought up the Bush's involvement. They had a lot of ties, especially George Bush's brother. He was, I don't know if he was in charge of security.
Marvin Bush in charge of security. That's right. Marvin Bush in charge of security. You got it.
Right.
Yeah. And so, certainly that allowed for a lot of opportunity for the gelatin B team, whatever E-Team B thing to have access to both buildings.
I think it's E-Team B project or something. I think are the two different things. It's the E-Team and it's like the B project or B experiment or something.
Yeah, and I understand they changed.
Step down the day before as well. The day before 9/11, he was no longer head of security. Like a day or two before.
The day before 11, didn't someone say there's $2.3 trillion missing? Let's put all that information in the Pentagon.
Yeah. And real quick, any other time something like that would always come out in the news cycle on a Friday. So the press had a couple days to stop wetting their pants over it. Unless, of course, you knew that 9/11 was going to happen on Tuesday, the very next day. Then you might come out on a Monday and give the press an entire week to just beat you over the head in front of everybody on the television as to why you can't find $2.3 trillion in the Pentagon. But, I digress.
You do realize that the Oklahoma bombing took out the offices that contained all the information that was going to be used to indict Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, from what I understand, there was a lot of whitewater evidence in there.
Well, Barry's from Oklahoma. What do you know about it, Barry?
The Oklahoma City bombing?
Yeah.
I watched that documentary, the one that the road to, I think it's called The Road to the Oklahoma City bombing or something like that. It was pretty interesting. The thing that I found interesting was that there were people that were fighting for real answers within the state legislature, and they basically got silenced. You know what I'm saying? They knew there was a cover up, and of course, that one guy they chased him down, right? The police officer, and he was found dead in his. And he was saying the FBI's coming after me, you know. And of course, the videotape.
Yeah, the black guy, right? The black police officer. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off there.
No.
But yeah, I'm familiar with that.
There's just so many anomalies with that. But 9/11 was, I think, the big catalyst, though. But, they tried to do 9/11 with the first World Trade Center bombing, because you can look into that and you'll see that Ahmad Salam was actually an FBI mole that had basically infiltrated a so-called terrorist network. And he was told initially that, hey, we're going to go ahead and build a fake bomb. And then they gave him real powder, and then he's like, hey man, this is like real powder. We don't really, he's saying this to the FBI, it's all being recorded. He said, I don't want to blow it up, people will die. And the FBI told him to do it, to blow it up, not to do a fake one. And the only reason he didn't go down with the fall with the other terrorist was because he recorded it, and he has it on. This was in the New York Times, by the way. This is all declassified. And
yeah, it sure was in the New York Times. I wish somebody would show Ryan Dawson that. It's a trip. He seems like the only person that doesn't know.
There's plenty of people still spitting the narrative. Holy crap. There's some of us
Tell
like...
you what, though, James
there's some of us like you and me, MC. Some of us have... some of us have dived right down the rabbit hole, and it's not just, I watched a documentary. It's like, I probably watched dozens and dozens of documentaries on each of these subjects. It isn't I just saw one thing and that's where I get all of my opinions from. Because you watch as much as you can and shit, eh? That's it. And that's the only reason you learn, because then you see the differences between all the different documentaries. And then you start going, well, if they're going to be different about everything, then there's obviously something up. And I did that with the recent shooting. I did that yesterday with the recent shooting on my Rumble show, pointed out how the mainstream media had different stories on each of their channels. They hadn't been handed a narrative for this one. It was really strange.
I just wanted to say,
people up. That's not always necessarily working for the FBI or the CIA. They don't have to. That's how they get plausible deniability. They just wind people up that are already crazy and just need a reason to go out and do it. And the mainstream media is inciting these people off the edge.
Oh, it's like, to be honest, it's both. They've got to pander to their corporate sponsors and the CIA.
You'll have a copycat every now and again, but it's every now and again.
What was you going to say, Sonia? Hold on. What was you going to say?
There does.
I was just going to compliment DK on his lovely blue outfit that he has on. That's all. His blue robe.
Yeah, I'm pretty
He
today.
wants to jump your bones.
I know she does. She's not a good enough swimmer to get here.
Yeah, no, really, it looks nice.
I mean, we're gonna start a GoFundMe for her to fly over here.
That's why Barry doesn't use the camera, because
right.
We'd have stalkers. We would have stalkers like Sonia in chat. I want him.
I'm not a stalker. I love everybody. I love you too, Mark. You know that, huh?
Okay,
Me and Roger were talking about that earlier. We're gonna change.
I just got the 15-minute warning.
Yeah. So did
okay. And when that does go off, I do have to take and end it because I am trying to edit show, and I will need all the rest of the processing power to do that and get this up and out tonight. And the audio is coming out really good, so I'm happy.
So since you guys brought up the Unabomber, you mind if I ask you guys your opinion on something that might be a little bit conspiracy?
Hope so.
Go for it.
what's your thought on the Unabomber actually going through mental issue or mind control during his
MK Ultra.
MK Ultra during his time in college?
Yeah, I 100% think so. The reason I speak on this being true is because I spent over 2 years talking to someone almost every day who had been through the satanic ritual abuse and the MK Ultra programming and shit. I talked to them almost every day for 2 years. This is why I know for a fact it's real. Because she had 7 personalities that I could name, and if I was on video chat with her, I could see her physically change and shift into a new personality. Like as in facial expressions, things she would say and everything would be completely different. I'm not kidding you. She had a sex kitten program, which she would switch to every time I started asking difficult questions. She'd always switch to the sex kitten thing to divert me and just start trying to take off her clothes and shit. I'm not shitting you. This stuff is real. Yeah, this stuff is real.
Just kidding.
And it was every time I got too close to like real questions, her personality would shift. And that was the one that she used to divert me the most, was her sex kitten programming. And I'm telling you, I actually know the names of, well, used to know the names of all 7. I can only remember a few now. But yeah, I used to know the names of all 7 personalities.
What about MC Dirty Work? What was you going to say, bud?
Yeah, you were going to say something, bud.
Yeah.
I was just going to say, in all reality, I'm still trying to come to a conclusion as if Uncle Ted was what they said Uncle Ted was. Was he organic? Or was he another freaking lie of a psyop? I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I mean.
Well, what do you think, Yodavation? We're going to take and head on out here in pretty quick. Well, now that you got to meet everybody, I hope you can come in on Wednesday and also next Sunday too. Especially next Sunday, we're going to need you.
Everyone here is on Telegram, aren't they?
No.
You.
Who's not?
Yodavation and Censorship Sucks and Barry are not on Telegram that I know of.
Ah, okay. So I was going to say, you can always, afterwards you can always jump on my Telegram and we can carry on this conversation anyway. Or just carry it on my D-Live channel.
I'm a non-telegrammer too.
I'm going to be scooping out after this, but
okay, who's okay, I haven't hosted out to you in a while, DK, so I'm going to host out to you tonight on D-Live. I have to go start looking for someone to host out to over on Kick, unless Roger wants to take and pull something up or pull something out of his butt. But
just be warned, I'm going straight back into the racist songs that I was playing before.
Then no, I won't be doing that. Then I'll be hosting over to Clairvoyant if that's the case. All right. But MC, if you're going to keep yours up and running, I will definitely host over to you on D-Live. Are you going to keep it running?
Yeah, I'm supposed to be. I mean, as long as the RAM keeps kicking, I'll be kicking until about 4.
All right, I'm going to start setting that up right now so that we can host over to there when this is all through. Okay.
I might jump over. I might jump over to yours for a.
Happy birthday to you. Yeah, happy birthday. Yeah.
Happy birthday, dear Barry.
Now, if he was Willie, I could say he really smells like a monkey, and he smells like one too. But he's not Willie. But you know, let me check around.
I got something for you, Roger. I got a question.
You know what?
You know what?
I'll tell you what. I'm gonna. If you're over on Kick, Veterans Radio has been really great to me tonight. I appreciate him, and he's a veteran out of Canada. Appreciate you. You always support the channel. I'm going to host over to you here in a little bit once we take and get this up and going. So, or I get cut off. So, yeah, I have everything set and ready, but I'm not going to do it at just this time. I got a few other things, and you guys can talk a little bit more, but that's really where we're going to be heading out to once we take and get
it's all right. I warned you what I was doing, so that.
Yes, I'm glad you warned me about that. I got warning, and I know not a lot of my folks. Some of them might appreciate that kind of show and stream.
The music I'm playing is by a guy named Mr. Bond, who's currently in jail for making this music.
Okay. Now, Bullhorn, what did you have for a question?
Well, I got a question. I think it's probably right up your alley because you know like strange things that other people don't know, and I'm kind of into that myself, but I think you've got a broader, spectrum of that kind of stuff. But I was watching this documentary the other day, and it kind of shocked me. I didn't know that this was true, and maybe it's not true at all, but it was saying that I think in maybe the 16th century, that people didn't shower, and that they would go months without showering, and that if you showered regularly, they thought you were strange.
Yes.
Yep. They actually used to get sewn into their clothing I can't remember which season of the year it was. They actually got stitched into their underclothes and could not take them off. Full body onesie type thing. Yep.
It's absolutely true. And just a little bit of a fun fact, the French actually started making perfume because of the fact that they didn't bathe on a regular basis.
I heard that too.
And
because they all smelled so they just coated the perfume on.
Right.
Wouldn't it be easier just to take a bath and cook up perfume?
I will say this too. I'm going to say this too before we all get out of here. Real quick, before we all get out of here and get cut off. One last thing here, DK, all right? Roger, Sonia, and I are going to be starting a new show Saturdays here in the evenings.
Oh, cool.
And this isn't news to them, but it's news to everybody else. And Roger, are you going to? You can welcome them into the show or not. That's up to you. You're going to host it, and it's going to be called Cafe Enigma. I'm going to bring it back under the leadership and my leadership of Roger and the guidance of me.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a Saturday, and it's going to start next Saturday.
It's going to be.
What time are you thinking?
It's going to be
excellent.
It's going to be at 8 or 9 o'clock Eastern, 8 o'clock Central, and it'll be what is it? That'd be 5 o'clock Pacific.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. So an hour before I start my once a week show on Rumble.
Which is a good thing because we got to be careful with you. You're a wild man. This is real,
and
this is real structured, and you might
very structured.
Yeah,
you might.
Oh, dude, the only thing I do wrong is swear. I know that.
But Barry, we would love to have you come in when you can.
Yeah.
Also, because a lot of the topics, I'm sure that you'll know about and can provide input to. Same with Yotivation, if she's still here. Yep, she looks like she's still here. You hear me, Yo?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can barely hear you again, but we hear you, and
we can,
like to welcome everybody in with that can, and I'm trying to get a little promotion to this because it's It's not. It's something that how long we've been talking about it? Maybe a month.
Yeah,
off
longer,
and on.
Actually, it's been a bit longer. We've been.
But with that show, I'm very particular with, extremely particular with, and I know Roger is really good with guidelines. Otherwise, I wouldn't have asked him or even mentioned, hey, we could do this. Would you? And I know you know history and love history and that. What do you think about this? And he was like, oh, yeah, I'm all over that. I'm like, okay. Let's give it a shot. Let's see how it works.
No, it's going to pertain a lot to subjects from In Search Of with Leonard Nimoy. And it's also going to have Cosmos type topics as well blended in. So, and it's going to be up to date. It's going to go from there to like a more modern view too. So,
In Search Of was my favorite show growing up.
Yeah.
So.
Cosmos was done by Carl Sagan, so it's very scientific. But I'm sure Roger's going. Yeah, and I'm sure Roger's going to take in, touch on some of the, histories and mysteries of the Bible and other, ancient texts that he wants to take and bring up with that along in that. So that should be, that's going to bring a whole new light on how Cafe Enigma will take and go. But we only have like a minute left on my side, and I want to tell everybody thank you. I'm going to take and start hosting out over here. Appreciate each and every one of you. All right.
So with the religious part, though, if anybody wants to give suggestions, send it my way, because I'm very controversial on that subject, so I don't want to ruffle any feathers or anything like that. So if you have suggestions, send it my way.
Yeah, and I'm gonna start hosting out right now. I'm putting the off air on. Thanks everybody for tuning in tonight. Appreciate you again. And
all right, Mark, take care. Roger.
Yeah, and please come back next week if you can around the same time, Jason.
Most definitely.
I think Yotivation likes you too. So let's talk to Yeah, I'm hosting over on to MC right now, and I'm clearing off of all platforms. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Laters, everyone.
What
are
you think
playing, MC?
Yotivation, what did you think of Jason?
Doing revisionism. Ole Damagard.
Drop
Henrik Palmgren.
Drop John a message about that then too, please, because I think he's a good fit.
Yeah. I definitely have more questions. So
there's lots more questions to that.
He's already hosted out to you.